Good morning. I was so busy giving my power to Will, I didn't realize it was time to start stream. How we doing today? We've got Will, Timothy, Osara, and Avian. Hello, how we all doing? Well, let's go. Butts, Noramun. I'll come right back to that. Ravenlord, you're next on my list. Mageson, Wasted Mind, hello. I know Scott's in here lurking somewhere. How we doing? 36 months. Sub number keeps going up and up. Thank you so much for helping number go up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ravenlord, for the support. Thank you, thank you. Sarah says it's going okay. Can have a day where I'm not feeling it, but good otherwise. How are you today? Kind of the same, but I actually am really excited to start this boy. So we've got him in purple. Wasted Mind, I feel like a big dummy. I sent you an email about the cloaks, and totally okay if you don't get back to that for a little bit. I forgot we've got red we can work in too, so if we want to do red on cloaks or somewhere else, if you see that today, pitch it to me. But I forgot we have so much red with your stuff too, we can do that. I felt really silly when I was like, oh yeah. we have red. Have the timing on lock? You sure did. Sure did. You think I could create Land Raider shaped cookies to you for Power Wash stream day? That would be adorable, right? Would be cute. What purple is this? This is what we've been doing for Wasted Mind's custom force. And it is these colors right here. So when I was airbrushing, I started with Nagaroth Knight. And then Zaria's purple as our layer. And then Gene Stealer Pulper, we're going to be using a lot more of this today as we do our edge highlights and things. They're very pretty workup. Yeah, very pretty. Spoiler alert. It's the same workup here. This is Wasted Mind and Piccolo Purple. I've been using these colors a lot this week, so we're going to get right back into it. So much purple. Live Madness, hello. When do we get Tor Garradon in purple? That is the thing to do. The thing to do. Everyone else steals Tor, they do. Yeah. I'm glad I got to paint an actual Tor Garradon. I'm going to go ahead and just load up our purple to get started. Because I think starting with all the armor is a good spot. The other thing I want to figure out today is Wasted Mind has a very specific gold. And I want to figure out how we bring in a little bit more true gold, because you use white gold, which is basically silver. So we're going to figure that out today. That's our plan. Those are the goals. We're going to do it. Push the contrast BB, that's right. You like Prapple, Bill? Welcome in. We have a lot of Prapple today. What are you up to? I'm going to go ahead and take his little helmet off. Now we're going to dive right in on this armor. Yeah, what's everyone up to today? It's a terrible day for rain, Will. That's right. Look at all that rain. We're not doing non-metallic. We are doing the metallics to match the army. I'm totally happy doing it, but we are matching the rest of the army with that white gold. But it is a display, so we're gonna take our time with the lion here. See Decker, hello, how are you? We just ripped his head off, yeah. Just like that, Wasted Mind, right in front of you too. Does he yoink? He doesn't need that, right? He doesn't need that. Alright, we're gonna Gene Stealer purple it up a bit. Which head do we pick? Here's the fun part. We can do this. Or we can go the other helmeted. This. Ah, magnets. How do they work? How do they work? You'll have to ask Scott. So I was working from home today. I'm in that liminal zone between not having a cold and having a cold. Glad you're at home, Bill. Glad that we get you this morning. Mwahaha. It's stay safe. Keep everyone safe. And we get you. It's the best. Cortex, welcome in. How are you? Hellchild, welcome in. Butters, hello. How are we doing today? We are working on Lionel Johnson, but with a twist. He's in purple and not green. So this is joining Wasted Mind's custom Marine Force. So we're going to take our time, get him super pretty, to join the rest of the boys. Who's trying to survive till next Friday? Work is done. Oh, yes. Like, what's next Friday? It's my tattoo. Oh yeah, I'm the reason. So confused for a second. Do you have a tutorial on lenses? You are the second person to ask. I'm going to do one here soon, Avian. Mousebait also asked, so I think I'm gonna take some time to do that. So not just yet, but I do want to do one. The plan for Warhammer wise over on YouTube is I want to do a salamander video for like how I paint the salamanders. And so I think I would probably steal the lenses from that section, if that makes sense. What's the new ink? We're adding Goku to the sleeve, yeah. So it'll be little Goku from OG Dragon Ball. And then current Goku in his Ultra Instinct form. I need to follow up with my artist because I haven't heard back yet. But I know she was doing Valentine Flash, so she's been busy. Make sure we're all set. Will the lenses tutorial be focused? Always in focus, Bill. Always in focus. Yeah, the plan with YouTube is we're going to do the repaint, and then I'll do something on Warhammer. There's a big Kingdom Death I want to do. So, if you guys are interested, thank you, bot. Some of the tutorials will be up for members for the more intensive ones. So the basics will still be free. But then anything that normally would have been kind of Patreon content is going to be on my members tab. So you can check that out. Repray, hello, how are you? I was trying to do some yesterday. I hit a point and said, yeah, that works, but I didn't want to go any further. That's fair. I think it depends just in general for painting. It's how much time you want to put in, right? You want to spend your time getting lenses just perfect, or you want to get the rest of the squad done? So depends how fancy you want to go for pretty much everything. Reaper, what you up to today? What's everyone up to today? I worked on the lion yesterday. I got the weapons airbrush for the big knights. I can get them finished up here this week. Today I'm going to review the YouTube video one more time before it goes up. And then probably keep working on either the lion or Thranduil here. See, Helldivers was kind of done all weekend, so it's very productive. Got my hobby desk cleaned up. Nice. I did see that. I think it's really fun. I keep seeing people like, we should bring the Xbox people in. And I'm like, and put them where? You can't even get on the server with Steam and PlayStation. Where are the Xbox people gonna go? I mean, I agree, of course. Everyone should get to play their game, but it was just really funny. It's like, where are they gonna go? Ooh, kit bashing Wolfit. What are you using for yours? What kits are we bashing together there? Oh goodness. Oh, 7, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that for 2 months of support. Happy 2 months. Here's to 40K more. Wink. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you today? Thank you, thank you. 40K more. Let's go. Let's go. We're working on the lion today, but in purple. For funsies. Comes to YouTube versus Twitch. Which one better than theirs when it comes to what you receive? Sure. So, it's a little hard to answer just because I am more built on Twitch. So obviously for me, Twitch is my main income. YouTube is very much based off ad revenue. So it's based on how many clicks you get on the video. I don't have as much memberships over there, so I don't make as much there as I do here. If I were fully YouTube, the split is better on YouTube, plus all the ad money. So if I were more built up over there, Butters, YouTube would be a better split. I am not quite there yet. So yeah, it's a little different because they do so much of theirs through the ads. And I like watch time and things like that. See how Child's doing Exalted Ape on... Oh, and Wolfen Bits. Okay, so going more of the chaosy vibe. I have gym tonight. Probably edge highlight more Marines after. Hey, Igrex, welcome in. Yes, we've got Purple Lion. This is going with a custom Marine Force for Wasted Mind in chat. How are you? Welcome on in. So we're on Space Dwarves. Let's go. I feel like a few people now picking Votan either up or back up. Get them ready for battle here. Yeah, if you have any other questions, Butters, let me know. I know it's very different, especially if you have creators who are trying to do both. All the little systems are different. But yeah, if you're interested, my tutorials will be over on YouTube, and I'm going to try and mix it between the anime repaints, Warhammer, and Kingdom Death. So you guys will get a better idea of what I have in mind when the Piccolo one comes out. So in general, what will be my goal going forward is there's the main video for what we do, and that'll be just real basic stuff. And then if you want to drill into it and what exactly I did, like if you were to paint along, then those tutorials are available for members. Does that make sense? Any other questions? Like the old 13th Company OG? Yeah. I have some of the old metal Wolfen here somewhere. They're pretty cool. You've done Kurosawa, have you done? Oh, we've not done an Adrex for this. I've done regular Adrex. I haven't done purple Adrex. Can we have the Lions Leaps tonight? If you want to pay my DMCA fees, we absolutely can. If you want to pay for my DMCA fines. That's what you mean. I like supporting creators, but I can't always afford to do across platforms. Yeah, I'd rather pick the one you benefit from the most. Yeah. Nope. We appreciate it. Thank you. I know it's hard to keep up with. People have got Twitch, got YouTube, got Patreon, got all these different coffee, all those different things. Yeah, for me, probably Twitch just because I'm more built here, but if you really like the tutorials and things, I'll have those available on YouTube. It's just easier to do on YouTube. I want to get back to painting though, so I'll be checking out the vids. Yeah, I still have my my freebies over there too, so like the salamander one will be a freebie. Just kind of depends how involved it is, if that makes sense. If it's something we're spending weeks and weeks and weeks on, then that'll be a little different story. 500 points for Nikki knowing it's DMCA, not DCMA. Yeah. Yeah. Streaming's a wild thing. But thank you everyone for all the support. I appreciate it. Do TikTok live. We could moonlight as an NPC girl. Are people still like around? Are people still doing that? While I did watch one for a while one night just because I couldn't look away. It was just the, the weirdest thing. DMC, I love that song. Yeah. Yeah. The whole NPC streams. Just wild. Why did we decide that's the thing? Content creation's weird. It's weird. Let's see, what's everyone else up to today? What do we got? I know it's a work day. Everyone back after it was holiday here in the States yesterday. Back to work now. I feel like maybe I take a break from the purple and get a few other colors blocked in. It's so hard to see things right now. Color I'd like to do is that gold though, and we gotta figure that out. Let's see, other than some airbrushing yesterday, we watched more X-Files. The last episode we watched last night was actually written by Stephen King, which was fun. So we're still enjoying the X-Files. Poor Scott had to not stream last night because he was having computer issues, but got those worked out. And then just wrangling both dogs. We've got Sadie and Molly here, which has been a lot. Sadie keeps trying to play with Molly, who is quite a bit older than her, and doesn't understand why the old lady doesn't want to play with her. But it's really cute. I just feel bad for her. Need to get a puppy play date set up ASAP. So Sadie can play with someone. Oh, what episode did we get to? I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think we got to like 10? I think we started at 7 and ended at 10. I think that's right. This is OG X-Files, yeah. So this is the... Slam and I, when we were little, the theme song scared us, like when our parents would watch it. So we never ended up watching it. And we both, like, I told the story on stream, and he's like, oh, wait, me too. Maybe we should finally watch it. So now we were watching X-Files for the first time together, and it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, we're in season 5. I think episode 10 is where we left off. It's been really fun, though. We've conquered our fear of the theme song. Now we sing it really off-key, and it's great. We did it. Conquered our fear. It only took 2 decades, but we've done it. There's lyrics. You've never sung the X-Files theme? There's not lyrics as in words, but you still sing the theme. Nagman, hello, how are you? Would be proud? I'm glad. I'm glad. What are you up to? Blam, hello. I was just recapping chat on X-Files. We do have a lot of purple today, Magnet. Let me show you all my purple. So this will be behind him, which I think that purple and cream look real cool. We've got shield, we've got helmets, we got backpack, we got shoulders. I hope Prince is proud. We got so much purple. What are you up to today? Episode 12, okay. I knew we were coming up to it, but I try to not look at anything until I try to go into the episode as blind as I can. We're getting there. You grew up watching X-Files with your mom? My mom loved them. I remember her watching it. But yeah, the theme song freaked me out. So I never actually watched them. Yeah. Have you considered... Is that how this works, Sly? Chat was just like 3 streams ahead of me. That's what it was. How are you? What you up to? I have considered purple, thank you. I don't remember the Pokemon song either, so it's hard to make a joke about. It's all good. That's right, you gotta catch them all. Catch all the cryptids, but gotta catch them all. Amazing. We're in season 5. I don't know how else to tell you. I don't look at the episodes ahead of me. I don't like spoilers, so I'm going in order. I'm in season 5, episode 10. If you want to know where that is, look it up. They did mention Terminator at one point in an episode. That's right, gotta kiss them all, says Bud. Kiss all the cryptids. I know you guys are excited. I appreciate that. But, like, we're literally going one by one. So if you want to see where we're at, that's where we're at. We did have a Mothman episode. They didn't really look like the Mothman art I've seen. Yeah, not the original Mothman art or the special Mothman art, unfortunately. Didn't look like either of them. But yeah, last night was fun. We had a Stephen King episode. We had Mulder throwing pencils into the ceiling, which was hilarious. I like little kid Mulder. He's just funny. Mothman sightings are due to city folk seeing an owl. I don't know. I saw the episode. I don't look at your special Mothman art that you linked me in DMs, Nikki. Last time. Well, if you would just look, I would stop linking them, Slam. I don't think you understand how this works. If you would just look, I would stop sending them. It really is that easy. Fucking wavelength. Elgato, I'm gonna scream. I don't want it. Stop popping up during my stream. The eyes reflect the light. That's kind of what was in the episode too. That's what they would see. My PC in the office that I remote into has just crashed. There's nobody booted back up, so it's the end of the workday. Oh no! It's too many Mothmen and too much of each man. I don't think you fully appreciate the full Mothman. That's why I keep sending them. As if our DMs aren't already enough of a fever dream. Add Mothman to the mix. Let's see, Sly says shades all done. Highlights time. Let's go, Sly. I'm going to finish the bases for my February challenge today. They're here. They just need like a couple washes and dry brushing. And then they're done. My February challenge is done. Anyone else doing some hobby today? What do we got, chat? Or maybe after work here? The lion head Fulgrim, welcome in. It is, yeah. But in purple. So this is for a custom marine force. So we're going with purple. How are you today? Gonna block in a few more colors so it's a little easier to see here. And then we got to figure out this gold. At least mine's giving me a difficult gold workup. We're gonna figure it out here. All right, that's all cloak, and I keep forgetting that's all cloak back there. You know, I don't just control all AI. You are the AI, yeah. Slam is all AI. All right, any other black that we need to do? Gosh, so much of this is the gold. Like we've got to figure it out here soon, or I'm gonna be in trouble today. Okay, let me get this white gold on our palette. Let's try and figure this out here. You know I like purple. Purple's the best. That's why. We also have a, well, so we actually have the pelt we can start until we figure out what color this cloth is gonna be. I don't know, I'm trying to pick out what we can work on today until we figure out cloth, I think. Oh, there we go. I don't even know how to print that. The A in Slam is for AI. There we go. I'll go with that. I haven't used this paint in a while. Let me shake this up real good. Purple gang, that's right. Billy Mass Jack, hello! After 10,000 years of sleep and comatose meditation, the lion admits he always envied Fulgrim's drip. That's right, he woke up and he got his own drip. How are you? What you up to today? It took me 4 attempts to spell it. That extra letter really gets to you. Sorry. I don't think I've used this paint since Wasted Mind's last commission. So let me get this mixed up real quick. Alright, let's see where we're at. Holy cow. Okay, what's going on here? I don't want to have to vortex mix it, but we might have to. I'm gonna have to shake the bejesus out of it here for a second. Let's see, other than that, got the lizard is coming along. Just gonna yak along while we... Here is the banner we were working on. It's almost good to go. Along with our little lizard. No, you're good, Wasted Mind. I can also wait. It's all good. Because this gold's got to get figured out. Because the idea was we could charcoal gray, we could do red for like the armor accents might be a better play, because then it's not overwhelmingly red. Alright, let's try this gold now. If not, I might have to take a quick be right back and vortex mix it. That's better. Okay. I think we got it now. Okay. How do we make this more gold? Let us experiment. We're going to experiment with... That sounds good. Cool. Do that then. Bring little pops of red. Superior bottle to Waste Mine. Get back out. Thank you for your feedback. Now get out. Let's actually try it here on the shield. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do the white gold. And then we'll put some, like, shades around it and see what we think. My initial thought is we dip into some of the scale golds. Because, yeah, white gold is basically silver. I think. Let's get that on there. And let's try some golds next to it. I chatted with the local game store owner yesterday. I was waiting for the girlfriend. I was mentioning how lately he sold so many of the big speed paint boxes. Well, I discovered they went up in price everywhere but his store. It was quickly relabeling them. Oh no. He's losing out on that sweet, sweet, sweet speed paint money. Looks like we're doing lore stuff. If hand-free vortex mixer could become a stream feature, if only. If only I had it. Think of it just the white gold is fine. No, I want to try it now. Want to try it now. I want to try at least what I had in mind, and then if it doesn't work, then we'll just make this white gold as fancy as I possibly can. It sounds good. I'll get that and this on my palette. See how it works. It's quite mesmerizing to the bit where the section runs out and it flies off. Line is the science experiments here. Gonna kind of blend it together and see what we get. I don't know if I'm sold just yet. Let's try a little bit of this and with it. You know, I think it could work. Let's try it. Let's try it on the shield at least before we get to him. Why doesn't my vortex mixer have the suck option? We didn't either. We also don't have the like where you can leave it, the suction option. I tried it. We don't have it. I'm a little sad about it. Okay, we're gonna white gold it up and we'll just try it around the shield here. Then I have to send my Titans all to their new homes. Decide between a new Bio Titan or a Reaver. What are you leaning towards? The Bio Titan is really cool. I actually have a Renegade Forge World one. Supporting the legs always is my concern. The thing is massive on very, very spindly legs. I'm sure have a plan to support it, but yeah, those legs are a little scary. Also managed to get the base green on my orcs before you ask and give me grief. Good. Good. It's about to become orcs, and then we can X-Files. I'm gonna get those orcs done, Slam. I'm gonna get them done. Abandoned Reaver, return to Reavers. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see, I haven't painted since I worked on Conrad's skin cloak. I think I'm afraid to screw things up after a pretty decent result so far. Well, when you're painting things like skin cloaks, that makes sense. Nah, I just gotta hop in. Hopping in is always the answer. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing white gold while that dries. We'll come back to it. But now that we kind of know what we're doing, because even if we don't like the bringing in the more of the yellow gold, we can at least have this ready to roll. Now I've got to decide what's going to be red and what's going to be our silver. I'm about to become an ex-friendship. I'm sorry, I want to help you get them done. Sorry. So awful of me, I know. The mixer to shake the vials materials apart, so do not mix for too long. But it does it on its own. Does it on its own. Nick Esty, hello on our first. Hello, how you doing? Welcome on in. We are working on the lion, but in purple. So we're trying to get some of our metallics figured out here. Gonna add some red for some accents in a moment. This is joining a custom force, so not Dark Angels, or Wasted Mind. You could say the Vortex Mixer sucks, but please don't. It's a terrible joke. Which is why I had to read it out, Sly. Why I had to read it out. Look what Nikki's doing to your boy. We made him purple. He's very purple. Oh, I want to see it on the shoulders. Let's hop immediately to shoulders because it's gonna be cool with the big lion. Got wings. Let me get the regular lion pulled up so we can figure out how to make him purple. Figure out what we want to change. Yeah, let's go straight to that cool lion. Did we finish Thranduil? We did not. Nope. It is to the point where I'm going to airbrush the wall behind him. And then I did hear back from Mousebait, so we are going to go with True Metallics for him, but that'll be a little bit later. I think people should stop saying it's purple. It's lion lack. I like that. I like lion lack. That's pretty good right there. I like that. What do you think, Wasted Mind? Lion lack? That was bad even by my standards. When even Scott's cringing, you know you've done it. You know you've done it. Thranduil was really fun yesterday. If you guys missed it, we worked on Thranduil from Lord of the Rings. Getting him started. I'll be working on him. Probably work on him a bit off stream. I don't know that we would. Probably bring him back for one more stream. Even Bill's cringing. Wow. All in favor of banning Sly? Say aye. The lion in a Technicolor dream coat. You've got one, right, Avian? I think your honor first can make it happen. Ravenlord, Lion, Alice, Nash, Sun. There you go. Wait, what, Armin? Confused. I would have to get a second one. You know what you must do. You know what you must do. Oh, I got you now, Norman. I see you now. That's right. The one where I ignore all of you. VOD Nikki, yeah, sorry. Took me a second. Yeah, the one where I laugh at none of your jokes. Speaking of, if you guys would like to watch VOD Nikki, thank you for the excellent segue. There's my YouTube. Tomorrow, the January challenge video will be up. As I picked the wrong color here, hold on. Well, that'll be up tomorrow at stream time. No stream tomorrow, as I will be working on our next YouTube video. So I'm enjoying YouTube Wednesdays here as we get some more videos built up. It's been really good to have a creative day to work on stream stuff, YouTube stuff, all that stuff. So no stream tomorrow, but if you want to catch past Nikki, if you want to make jokes in chat that I can't react to, that is an option. No spare Sly. Oh, well, bye. Come back, Sly. Might as well get a third. That's true. Get 3. Paint the lion however you want. Bubbles stop. No, Sly, come back. Chat loves the jokes. Keep them coming. This is lion purple, and Angron is the ultraviolet Primarch. If you don't think I'll do purple Angron. If you don't think I'll do ultraviolet Angron, I'll do it. I kind of miss that turquoise army we used to work on, where we would take everything and make them turquoise. Because turquoise and ground, whoa. Turquoise and ground would be pretty sick. I can't hear holding my breath under. Come back. Oh, won't be for me. Wasted Mind does like chaos. We could probably do a purple and ground. That'd work pretty well. What is everyone working on today? Lamb's got orcs. I've got bases to finish. Anyone else cruising along on challenge stuff? Lamb's holding slide down. Turquoise Anger would be great. It would inspire lots of gamer baby rage. It's the best. Yeah. Yeah. Spreadsheets as far as the eye can see. Norman's got board games to unpack. Very nice. I need to decide if I'm going to paint some of our Hero Quest stuff, since we're going to try to convince the D&D group to play it between D&D campaigns. I kind of want to get, like, the characters painted, at least. And, like, super quick contrast type paints. Just for funsies. Alright, there's that. Set that down. I'm going to poke the dog because she's making all kinds of... Burst from the water like a soaring dolphin? Imagining, like, Free Willy just overslam. More minis for the February thing. Surely we're gonna want those one of these days. Let's go, Norman. You can do it. We got lots of time left. Lots of time left. For anyone working on February challenge, so lots of time. Harpoon's the horrifying dolphin man hybrid. Doing okay here on her first. Glad to be starting the lion. Oh no. I have like 10 different things I want to be working on. I'm a little distracted today, I guess is the best word. Just distracted. Here, bye, hello, how are you doing? What Harris are we cooking up? We have the lion in purple. This is for Wasted Mind in the chat. This is joining a custom Marine force. So not Dark Angels. We have done a few Leviathans, some Sakarans, above the Ebon Keshig in this color scheme, and now it's time for the lion. So just kind of mapping out colors because we've got some stuff to figure out here. Get this knife right in the back. I mean, we did them. They're pretty. Not my fault they're legends now. I didn't do that, in case you were trying to say otherwise. I didn't put them in legends. They just are now legends. Oops, all legends and legacy, yep. Yep. I didn't do it, though. Zilson! Oh, Cyber! So the custom Marine Force, we kind of steal minis, like some of the characters and things from some of the other factions. Or chapters, I guess. So it's been fun. But today we're starting the lion. Trying to get colors mapped out. I think this is all gold. Yep. Let me try and get a better picture of the shield. Yep, it's all gold. Okay. Or mostly gold. Nikki the Legends Witch, I know. Yours and A Life of Madness, I do feel bad about. I don't mean to. Just, you know, no more Forge-World maybe for a while. Got the local game circuit shell. The Dark Angel's pretty. Yeah. There's some cool stuff. Who else went in for Dark Angel's goodies? They're real party. They are party. Like lots of cool details and stuff. They are party. I'm not used to starting with the color this bright. Obviously, we're going to wash and shade this down, but this is very bright right off the bat. I'm excited to watch everyone get started on the Dark Angel stuff. I'll still be working on my lizards. And Chaos Knights here for a bit. Chaos Knights are going to be my focus now that the Imperial Fists are getting their decals. Chaos Knight crunch time. The next two are going to get primed, I think, today. If I can get everything YouTube situated, they'll probably get primed today. And then my goal is to get the big ones actually done this week. like on bases, ready to roll. And then I'll keep working on the little ones. Like the companions, yeah, they all look really good. I'm trying to figure out what some of these details are. They do have like straps and things that are different colors. It's not all silver. I have to do them all at the Hair Sierra companions, some of the bone armor, to show they took a hit for the line. That'd be cool. Working in some of the lore that way is really fun too. Alright, what is this over here? What are you holding on to? Wait, do you have like a... You hold on to a critter? Yeah, you've got like a little snake thing. Okay, well. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright. Need to rebase my Chaos Knights. They're supposed to go on 30 by 60 mil now. Old World OG Chaos Knights. Okay. Nice hashtags, Bill. All the hashtags that work here on Twitch. Alright, there's all that. Let's go ahead. We're gonna do a little bit of, I think, just pure black lining on the shield, actually. Square bases. Gross. Agreed. Agreed. We could really easily spend a good portion of this stream just on the shield. Like, if we didn't have to wait for dry time, we could spend this whole time on the shield. Going to make a Crusader squad using Dark Angels and Raven Guard Scouts for drip. They do have a lot of drip. All about the drip. Let's see what else is going on. Yesterday, if you haven't seen, the Power Wash Sim 40K DLC got a new trailer. It comes out on the 27th. We will be streaming it if it's up on stream in time. On Steam, sorry. In time. So as long as, because I think sometimes my stuff doesn't refresh until noon, which is almost the end of stream. So we'll see when it's gonna go up. I'm gonna see if I can get like a better answer on that. If anyone knows, let me know. Because I can't really move my stream back, but if it's gonna be up close to stream time, then we'll go ahead and play. You're gonna too. You're right. Who else is gonna pick up the Power Wash Sim DLC? Hey Murdoch, welcome in. How are you? We're doing okay here. How are you? We're working on the shield for the lion. We are actually doing purple for the lion to match a custom force. So a little different today. Yeah, it's coming along. We're trying to get the rest of the colors kind of mapped out today. So I know it looks a little funky at the moment, but we're getting there. Probably about 6 p.m. UK time. That's standard time. Nothing devs can do anything about. That's what, yeah, I figured. Okay, so if it's 6 p.m. UK, that's, yeah, noon my time. Maybe we save it for Sunday then. That kind of stinks. I know there's nothing to be done about it. It's just how it goes. That's why a lot of game streamers are in the afternoons instead of in the morning with us. We'll figure it out, chat. I would like to stream it, though. I think it would be fun. It stinks, it might not work. You kind of stink like a buck. I still have that screenshot from when we did that in Scott's chat. I find it like every now and then and just crack up all over. Does Power Wash Sim help Guild War 2 legendaries? Yes, actually. You should definitely take a break to work on some Power Wash Sim. Yes, actually. We'll be playing again Wednesday morning after work. I was gonna say we could do maybe a Wednesday stream on YouTube or something. I just don't want to lose YouTube time. We'll figure it out, chat. Let me get the old schedule. We'll figure it out. First, take a break. Paint your scorpions. Now it's take a break. Power wash a knight. I'll never get another legendary. You and your legendary grind. I'm glad you enjoy it. But also, paint your scorpion. Another problem stuff for me. Oh, it's WoW achievement? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on the shield for a little bit. Let's get purity seals. Let's just map everything out here. I'll go ahead and put it in here. And what is everyone else playing right now? There is the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. So if anyone is interested in Nintendo things, that is, I believe, pretty early tomorrow. I threw that in the Discord if you guys want to check it out. Bolt Gun is coming to Xbox Game Pass. If anyone has not played Bolt Gun and wants to check it out. I actually still need to finish it, so it's a good reminder for me to go back and finish it up. Anyone else playing anything fun right now? Page 3 still. Oh no, right. You gotta find some more games for you, Slam. I gotta find some more games for you. Have you been playing any more Tekken? Find that out. No, I like the rage. It's what I need up there. Yeah, but there's other games you can rage at, you know. We can get you another Dark Souls to play. You know, like there's games out there. I haven't touched it since launch week. I should knock out a few hours of practice. I was just curious. I pop into some streams like every now and then, just depending on who's doing what for the day. It's kind of fun to watch them figure it out and see what they want to play. Where is my screen, I think? Chat. Been playing quite a bit of Redacted. Also testing the Redacted feature of Redacted. Do you think you're so cool with your Redacted? I just comes in here like, I can't tell you what I'm playing. I'm that cool. Yeah, take that, Redacted. There. Got redacted. Weasel, welcome in. How are you? We are working on the lion, but in purple. What are you up to? Trying to figure out this gold combination here. I don't know that I like it. I think the yellow is feeling very strange. There's not really a way to go gold from this without it looking strange, I think. I don't think I'm liking it. What are we thinking, Waste Mine? Check Sly's Steam page. You can't hide from us forever. How many dating sims on there? We need more dating sims, chat. Wait, you're gonna burn the Tyranids? No, Will, we're back to them. What's wrong with the Tyranids? Don't burn them. What's happening? Cake, welcome in. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day. We're trying to get some colors mapped out here. And make sure that Will doesn't burn his Tyranids. In the time of staying, we paint one color. Nikki has already finished a primer. I don't know how you consider this finished. No. Absolutely not. Hope everyone's a good day. More alive today. I'm glad. Good, good. Yeah, we're doing okay here. I got kind of, because it's a custom color scheme, it's a little trickier to get everything mapped out. So I'm just taking our time here. I think I'm gonna abandon the yellow. Sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it looks funky. I think we can do a much cooler job with just the white gold and bringing in some of the silver we've done before. Which I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling out. Okay. Sorry, I wasted mine. We tried to make it work. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think if it had a bit more yellow to it, we could probably make it work, but there's nothing in there. I don't think it's gonna work. Yellow is the best. Yellow is nice, but not with our white gold. Not working, fam. Let's go ahead and just put our other silver back in. I've had enough yellow for a bit, or Live Madness. I've had plenty of yellow here lately. I posted more of your yellow today, actually. If you guys want to check out the Brutalis Dreadnought, it's up on my socials today. You can check it out there. Go ahead and paint right over this gold. I'll highlight that back up later. I think what other updates I have for you guys. I think that's about it. Just excited to work on YouTube stuff tomorrow. I think the other thing on my plate is I want to get that other emote ready to post. So that's kind of all I got for you guys. I feel so boring this week. Sorry, Jen. We've just got our heads down working on stuff. Trying to get the commissions finished up. That's kind of what I got for you. So much of my brain power has been trying to get the YouTube stuff figured out. So I haven't been playing a lot of games or doing a lot of new stuff. Just trying to get it figured out. This week, wow. Yellow's the worst. I hate yellow. I mean, if I'm boring, but you keep tuning in to listen to me, what does that tell you? Huh? Huh? What does that tell you? Alright. That's looking better already. Cool. I love you. Thanks for putting that in. It's fun getting to mess around with each other while we also work on projects. My clients are the best. Thank you for support. Thanks for letting me join your army. Even though we meme. Alright, let's get more of this purple. Now we've got a direction here. Edge highlight around here. Does anyone have any hobby questions? It's a little quieter here this morning. Anyone have anything we're working on? Not sure what to do next. Will's screaming about Tyranids. Anything we can help with? Alright, we've also got some gems. We've been doing oranges for the lenses and things. I'm going to go ahead and start with a brighter red, and then we work to the oranges. Let's go ahead and get that started. Does this count as a hobby question? The question you just asked? Sure, I'll take it. It's a quiet morning, I'll take it. People seem busy today. That's okay. We'll just keep cruising. We'll keep cruising. It's always a little hit or miss when you do the custom color schemes too, because like sometimes a lot of people will show up just for that. Maybe people aren't feeling the purple. I don't know. I don't know. It's always interesting. I'm surprised I didn't get more people commenting on Titus in yellow. Thought for sure more people would be like, what? Socials are pretty chill about it. That's alright. Probably for the best. This Sunday, we're going to be working on The Guardian of Time. This is what you guys picked for a sub-Sunday. Excited to get back to that piece, because it's been sitting unfinished for a while. After a long weekend, everyone's stuck on post-weekend lull. All EP, that could be part of it. Holidays are always weird with streaming. It definitely, as a streamer, sometimes you're like, what am I doing wrong? What did I say? But you're probably right. It's probably weekends. Alright, I do want to go ahead and do a wash. I like to do washes on the metallics because it adds a lot of depth. And then with the highlighting and everything. So let's go ahead and do a wash on our silver and we'll come back to it. I guess for anyone who may be coming in, hi, I'm Nikki. I paint a lot of Warhammer here. I've been working on my Seraphon army for my personal stuff. We are just wrapping up an Imperial Fist commission, so they're getting decals and clear coats and all that good stuff right now. And then I've got a couple characters here that I am working on here this week and next week. I've got Thranduil that we started yesterday from Lord of the Rings. And then the lion here today in purple. So these are both going to be display projects. We'll be taking our time with them, but getting back to some character projects, which is fun. Also love to work on Kingdom Death. I want to bring on some more Malifaux here soon. So welcome on in. Happy to have you. But I'll just keep cruising through this today if it's a quieter day. Just take a work day. Go ahead and get our lion too. I will say, we have some construction going on across the street. If you guys do start to hear it, just let me know. We'll figure it out. I think it's quiet enough that the mic won't pick it up, but they are doing some sidewalk repairs, which Sadie was not happy about earlier. But just let me know. Go ahead and get the rest of our silver on this side. The cool part, I did go ahead and buy Power Wash Sim yesterday to get ready for, if we're able to stream it. There's some free DLCs that they've kind of packaged in if you just go ahead and grab the base game. I thought that was neat how they did that. So I got like 4 of the free DLCs along with it when I downloaded it. Hey, it's Marakai. Welcome in. Came here to check stream. Oh, for recommendation. Thank you so much for coming by and checking it out. How are you today? What are you working on? So we are working on Lionel Johnson, but in purple. So this is for a custom Marine force. We've done a few different projects for the same army, and now the lion is joining them. So we're kind of just getting started today. But how are you? Welcome on in. I can't believe we don't hear Sadie on patrol. She's in the backyard, actually. I can hear them playing. So I'm glad you guys can't hear that. I guess Scott took her out there to run off some energy. I'm sure you will at some point, though. Yeah. Yeah, the 40K DLC is coming out on the 27th, so if you guys are waiting for that, it is out here soon. It sounds like we'll have to pick a different time to stream it, but I think it would be fun to stream together. Oh, you should watch gaming streams. Okay. What have you been playing or watching then here lately? I've been playing the newest Yakuza game. That's what I've been playing. Trying to get through the main story here before. I've just got like 5 different RPGs I want to play, and they're all such long games. And I gotta figure this out. But it's been really good. I think the hard part is even when I finish the story mode, there's just so much side content that I do want to do, because it's always fun for the Yakuza games. But I gotta get there first. Where the heck did my... There it is. I heard her plenty for y'all. I had to let the ball know who's boss. I need to get out there and get the leaves so she can just play with her ball. That's on Bork duty, yep. Yep. Well, if you have any questions about 40K, painting miniatures, anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, we just kind of cruise through here. But our community does love video gaming, tabletop games, D&D, things like that. Well, come on in. If you have any questions at all, let us know. Oh, Rocket League is my main game nowadays. I like a few games. Overwatch 2. Is that Ovarion? I don't know that one. DBD to name a few. Gotcha. I love the 40K universe. Yes. That's the fun part with 40K is there's so many different ways to get into it. So even if you're not doing the miniatures, getting to read the books, play the video games, all of that's really, really fun. I think we need one more highlight on this purple. I'm gonna try this. Scorpion, hello! How are ya? You're making me want to paint my Dark Angels now. Oh, purple now, yes. It works surprisingly well. How are you? Welcome in. And, yep. It looks pretty good on them, I think. Obviously, we've got some more colors and things to add. We have a lot of work to do. But I think it's pretty neat. Just think, Scorpion, you could have some purple Dark Angels with the purple Knight. Would be really cool. I think. Oh, it's like Minecraft in space, building ships from Matsu Clay. Okay, I have a weak spot for the Wolves of Fenris. That was my first army. Yep, I've got Space Wolves. That's what got me into 40K. The old Start Collecting box was in the game store. And I was like, Space Vikings? With puppy dogs? Yes. Absolutely yes. And I've been hooked ever since. Sign me up! I enjoyed Rocket League till I played with a try-hard friend. That'll do it, yup. I think that's a lot of gaming in general. Something can be relaxing, but then you have that one friend that takes it just far too seriously. Yeah. I never got to fully paint. Oh, the few units I got, gotcha. Well, if you decide to hop back in, let us know. Pods, why are you chasing the ball? That's just running around the field. We played with our friend, I think it was like when it was on PlayStation Plus. One of my favorite clips is like, all 3 of us went for the ball and none of us got it. We were terrible at Rocket League. Every now and then it'll like pop up and I crack up over it. But yeah, we were awful at it. It's fun to watch people who are really good at it though. But now Sadie won't stop growling and barking at the workers. She is something. She is something. I was never in, so kind of hard to jump back. Well, you said I'm sorry, you said fully paint, so I didn't know if maybe you had started them. And then just decided, not for you. That's understandable. Not everyone likes to paint. That's why I have my job. I get to do it full time. Hercules not a game you normally start good at. Take some practice. Yeah. Yeah. It was fun to mess around with. I love that they're still getting like updates and new cars and stuff. Like all the collaborations are fun to see. For sure. It's always impressive when games can keep like bringing stuff out for like main content. And then yeah, the people that are really good at it. Hey, Wolfgrave, welcome in. It's difficult to get commissions at first. I kind of stumbled into it as I was painting for myself, and then more and more people asked for me to paint for them. So for me, I kind of stumbled into it. I would say if anyone is looking to do it, build your portfolio. Paint a bunch of stuff you would want to do, like get commissions for, and build that portfolio. Welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? Skydeck and I think would be pretty fun, even if you're bad, yeah. Unless your buddy ball shames you. I think having the right group of people to play with. Like, if you want to, like, try hard and do that, having a group to do that with, important. If you don't want to do that, then having the group to not do it, also important. If I get paid a crappy slap shop for like $2 a model, that'd be pretty sweet. I would say make sure you value your time. I think going into it with what you want to do is also important. Some people do the quick slap chop jobs like that. If that works for you, absolutely. Some people like to do more of the display stuff. I like to paint characters. That's my favorite thing to do. Going in with that's a good idea too. Alright, let's do... I'm gonna work on the armor for a little bit. Still waiting for that shield to dry a bit more before I get back to it. Today's gonna be a lot of armor and shield. Trying to get it where we want it. Is there anything you're working on right now, Wolfgrave? What you got? If anyone would like to see some of the stuff I'm working on, I'll throw my socials in. That has some more of my Seraphon. I'm starting to post more of the Imperial Fists. They're all up if you want to see them. Kind of posting everything before they get their decals, and then I'll do a family shot of everything after. Oh, trying to do first bus. Very nice. It's nice having those larger pieces to play with. I like to paint characters, but I painted 30,000 points of Black Legion. Just because I like to paint characters doesn't mean that's what the commissions are. Turns out painting that much Black Legion pays the bills. Gorge Panda, hello. How are you? What you up to today? Space Marines pay the bills. Nice. KT, welcome in. How are you? Nice. Alright, back to the shield, because I really want to get this as, like... I don't know, I feel like if I can get a lot of this done, I'll feel better about progress. How are things here? Doing okay, Panda. A little quiet today. I don't know why. We're doing alright. What are you up to? Painting the Black Legion, not pay the bill. I'm still waiting on my check. You're gonna be waiting a while. I think I'm sharing Black Legion money, I'll tell you. What's this mini from? This is the Lion from Games Workshop. So, he is normally a Dark Angel, but he is joining a custom Marine force. So he is going to be purple with our bone. We're going to have little pops of red. So he is going with a custom force. So he's definitely in a weird stage right now because we don't have all of our colors blocked out. But Purple Angel, yeah. We've got lots of 3D printers, so just find dumb stuff to paint and do it. There you go. I like this method. That's a good method right there. Hoping my kitty's still just high from last night. That's why he's not eating much. Could be stress too, between having to go to the vet and everything. I hope he's feeling better soon here. But yeah, could be. You get to keep a close eye on him today? Never seen without. He comes with a lot of different head options, which is fun. So he's got a couple unhelmeted. And then this one has, I'll actually show you because it's magnetized. He has the very tall kind of winged helmet. And he also has this one in a, like a cover. He's got his like shroud. So we have magnetized him for both. But then he has the unhelmeted options also. Found a crazy detailed massive, oh, a Gundam on Loot Box Patreon. It's been satisfying to put together. That's cool. I have another vet appointment with the regular vet today, so we'll see how that goes too. Okay, good. I hope everything goes well. Yeah, keeping little kitty in our thoughts today. Hope appointment goes well. It's so hard when they don't feel good. There's just nothing you can really do until you can get up to the vet or medicine kicks in. Or I remember when I'd take little Simon up, I would always be a nervous wreck waiting to see what's happening. Hope everything goes okay. Let's see, my first Storm Fiend is battle ready. On to the next two. Tries out the cable, took a risk, and went YOLO. Turned out okay. Those kinds of projects are the best, KT. Because you just never know until you try it. And having that day to be brave and give it a shot. Glad it worked out. Sometimes it doesn't, but you'll never know until you do it. I'm glad you did it. I'm gonna ask chat, is there anything like miniatures related new that you've tried here lately? Or any technique you're trying to get better at? Curious. Mine is still non-metallics. Whenever I get a free moment with the mini, I'm trying to get my non-metallics where I want them. Not quite there yet. Blending. Blending's a good one. I think I'm just trying to find like my style for non-metallic. Not quite there yet. That makes sense. Tried glazing. Oh, with the fluoro paint yesterday. Oh, no, okay. I need to work with the fluorescence more. I guess what did you find through glazing with them buds? I feel like that would be pretty tricky. Like by hand. I feel like they're a bit easier through the airbrush. Which is what I've kind of stuck to so far. Trying to improve on cloaks and stuff, which probably covered blending techniques, yeah. That one is such a level up skill when you get it to click. Alright, gonna wash down our parchments. Come back to these later. Gotta figure out, he's holding like a lizard or something. I don't know what color to make. I wasn't prepared to paint tiny lizard on shield today. Let me figure that out. Let's start working with lion because it's cool. Need some more paint on our palette. Is there anything else anyone's working on? Dragon, paint it red. We do have red as accents. I'm gonna think about it here. For now, we'll paint this pretty kitty and we'll come back. I'm trying to think of something else I really want to try. I think when I do get back to the display painting, I want to do some more work with skin tones and getting like the color zones for like faces and things. I like to do a little bit more work with that. I just don't have a lot of room on these tiny miniatures to do it. I think a bust would be fun to play with that. Hey sir, welcome in. What kind of paint do you use? So we use water-based acrylics. So what I'm actually using right now is Pro Acro. So we've got this, we've got Vallejo Model Color, and then Citadel are kind of what I'm using today. But they are, yeah, water-based acrylics. How are you? Welcome on in. I tend to stick with this. I know some people will use the oil paints. I don't like having to keep all the other, like the thinner and all of that at my desk. I don't like to deal with all that. One thing I do want to try, and this is the repaint community uses lacquer paints quite a bit. That's another one where you have to keep a specific thinner. Yeah, no problem. Is there anything you're working on right now? Welcome in. No problem. So yeah, I was thinking about maybe picking up some of the lacquer paints because they go on so smooth. But you have to have a specific thinner. You have to mix like the paints before you get started. It's a very different process, and I don't know if I feel like keeping all of that in here, especially with Doggo in here. Setting up ye old walking square sounds good. Thanks for the help today, Flam. Yeah, if anyone has any other questions, let me know. Happy to help. Or show what I'm doing, what I'm using. If you want to see some of the other gear and stuff I use, exclamation gear will get you there. So that's more of the paints and brushes and things like that. Yeah, welcome in. Thinking a bust would be fun to try. Do you have any in mind that you've looked at? Would you want a mask with lacquer paints? You would, yeah. Yeah, and that's why I've put it off a little bit. Like, I want to try it, but it's keeping the thinner, having to have the respirator. It's just a lot of stuff I don't feel like I want to mess with. Who's got purple dangles? This is the Wasted Mind. Yeah. So we actually steal from a couple different chapters. We've done White Scars. Now we've got Dark Angels. But it's a custom force, so we're able to steal from a bunch of different chapters, which is fun. But yeah, they're for Wasted Mind. Riot, welcome in. How are ya? Those have been fun little slapshot trials I've tried. I should have known you would have purple. Yep. Yep. These are all Wasted Minds. Purple plus magnets, yep. He's becoming unpredictable. I'm gonna do some washes here for panel. I'm afraid to do too much more on the purple until we get more details kind of blocked in. I don't want to go so bright and then have all our details. I feel like we need to start the belt next. Not quite sure what that should be. We already got a Marine Army in the best color. Why would you do an entire new chapter? It's not the knife. Am I wrong, though? Are we wrong, though? That's that's my question to you. Are we wrong? Oop, oop, oop. Maybe the Neko Galaxy ones? Do it, butts. Do it. After you get Elite's Ice all finished up. I need to change my painting setup because hunching over it is making my back hurt. Yeah, I was trying to think, if you're able to raise it, there's always the standing desk option too, where you can put it wherever you want it. So maybe worth looking into there. And black behind his knee here. Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? My brother's Marines are in Bronco colors because he's a Bears fan. I picked too light of a blue. Wait. I'm talking about orange armies and I'm not sure what I missed. Oh, for best color. I see. I see. I mean, we do have some orange on here. Later. We will have some orange. Greenleaf, what'd you up to today? We are trying to get the rest of our colors figured out here on the lion. Oh, this belt. I'm trying to decide. I don't think we've done... Did we have leathers on the Evan Keshik? I don't think so. I don't know that brown's the play. We stick with black? I think we stick with black. Let's try black. Let's see where it gets us. They also do some of the studs on the armor in silver, and I think that might be a good move for us. Do that. Orange eyes, that's right. Just to break this up a little bit. Giants is this, would they do makeup stuff as mini painting? It's funny you say that. I do a lot of the contouring stuff when I'm working on miniatures. If anyone wants to like figure out how to paint faces, watch a contouring video. Promise it'll help. Promise it'll help. Yeah, that silver's cool. I like that. Okay. Well, that helped a bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and do... It's going to do red on the knee, but I think the silver's going to look better. Let's rock that. What type of minis are you painting? So these are Warhammer, yep. So this is for Warhammer 40K, so the sci-fi version. I also like to paint the fantasy ones, though. So Age of Sigmar is their fantasy line. It used to be Warhammer Fantasy. I have a lizard army that I am putting together for myself. So here is my little banner guy. Getting close. I'm also working on some Chaos Knights at the moment, so this is another commission. Grab it. There's that. And then right now, my new adventure is I'm doing anime repaints. So my second one in progress right now is Piccolo from Dragon Ball. So that's my new adventure and what I'm kind of teaching myself right now to make it look like it's the 2D. Bring it back to what it looks like in the manga or the anime. So that's what I've been working on. I also really love Kingdom Death and Malifaux, which are a board game and then a skirmish game. So I like to mix it up, but I would say a lot of our community is Warhammer focused. That's kind of how I grew and kind of made a name for myself here on Twitch with Warhammer. I have been featured on Warhammer Community. If you want to see some of my stuff, you can do exclamation featured. I'll get you there. But yeah, that's what I've got. I have not played One Page Rules. I kind of want to check it out. We were kind of seeing, like, if the latest edition we didn't super care for. Try One Page Rules. I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to try it. Mostly because, like, still waiting on codexes and things like that. Just see how much... See how easy it is first, and then, like, how much more we prefer. I would assume we'd have fun with it. Power, that answer what Nikki works on and enjoys. Absolutely not. But yeah, that's some of what we like to work on. But you may have seen some of my stuff before. Hey, Matt Wood, welcome in. How are you? It's nice as a pickup game. I think that's what I want, honestly. Like, I've been in Warhammer for a long time, but I'm getting really tired of the... You need your core rulebook, you need your codex, you need the FAQ, you need this. And it's just like, bro, I just want to have a beer and play a game. I'm getting a little tired of it, if I'm honest. It's a little much. Some of the magic's gone for me, I guess. I still love Warhammer. We'll still work on Warhammer, but I need a break from it here. I need to step away for a little bit. Work on some other stuff. So one-page rule sounds like perfect for that. Just a matter of finding time to try it. Has he finished my build of Crimson Croc? Are you gonna do the next Poots painting count? Probably not. Nah. I think it's cool that they're doing more, but I'm just focused on other stuff. Are you thinking about it, Matt Wood? I think a few people in the community are gonna do it. I'm excited to see what everyone does. I'll probably pass, though. You're addicted to the damn coins! That's fair. Yeah, get in on it, then. Absolutely. Try to get honorable. Oh, and the armor sets, maybe? Try hurting 25. Pacifist war game? That sounds interesting. May as well toss something in. You get a 15 credit. I honestly didn't even read the details because I'm working on other stuff. I'm trying to get silly YouTube figured out, and that's where my brain power is, so. Between that and catching up on commissions, I'm out of spell slots, chat. We're out of spell slots. Just submit your croc and get a minimum $15. I don't know. That feels really lazy. I'm good. That's not what I want to submit to anything. Considering they've done an artist feature for me on their Instagram, that's not what I want to submit to Kingdom Death. That doesn't feel right. Nope. I'll do my thing for now. I appreciate the info, though. I do. Again, YouTube is taking up a shitload of my time right now, so. Which I get. If you've not had to figure all that out, you don't understand just how much time that is. But yeah, it's all of my time right now. Hey Vapid, welcome in. How are you? Yes, this is the Atlas I painted. I guess if anything, Atlas, but... But even that, if I was doing Atlas for a competition, then Atlas isn't done, so... I would have put more time into him as well. What purples are we using today? We are using some of the Citadel purples. So if you guys like this, we've got Nagaroth Knight, Zarius Purple, and Gene Stealer. That's what I've got. Wait, what are you talking about, Light Menace? You guys don't understand that I'm a full-time commission painter. If I'm entering a competition, I want it to, you know, be a competition piece. my chipped up, busted nail paint, thank you. Oh goodness, okay, do we all just... Sensing a theme from the chat. Sensing a theme. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and do the black belt. We'll start there. Sorry, chat. Frustrated today, and I'm trying to not take it out on chat. We're trying here. Struggling. Sometimes we disturb. Madside, you did! Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Enjoy those emotes. What you up to today? Thank you, thank you. That is one closer toward Partner Plus. We're getting real close. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. We're working on the lion, but in purple. What you got today? Have we started the base yet? We have not. Nope. So right now it's just primed. This is kind of our first session with the lion today. So it is still primed right now. We will be matching the rest of the army though, so I don't think we have anything too crazy planned for it. But it's waiting for us. I tend to do basing towards the end, which I probably need to change. I probably need to start doing them earlier, but... Punish us. I don't know how to put it into words to explain what's frustrating this week, I guess. So I'll keep it to myself. Oh, first day of new company. I mean, it must be going pretty well if we're checking in on Twitch during it. But how is it going, Matt Site? Do we feel like it's going to be a good fit with new company? I feel like if we're checking in on Twitch, it's not going too bad. What category of Golden Demon would Triumph of St. Catherine be in? Yeah, I think single model. It's not your light minus. Here, top level. Basically, I'm stuck between what I want to do creatively and what pays the bills. They're not the same, and it's frustrating. What I want to be doing, things like this in Kingdom Death. What is paying the bills? Things like this. And a shit ton of Marines. And it's frustrating trying to pivot toward the stuff I want to do. And it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of unpaid time. Yeah. There. That's the nicest way I can put all of it. Yeah. A lot of unpaid time. I hope that helps. I would love some paid time off. Yeah. But I don't get that. Yeah. At least not yet. The hope is that as YouTube grows, I can take more of that. Yeah. Nikki, it's not you, it's us. So if I seem a little frustrated here lately, that's the bulk of it. I actually, so I've moved Patreon. I nuked Patreon. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. I'm actually moving that to YouTube now. So I'm going to move our tutorials and things over to YouTube behind the membership stuff. So actually that anime repaint is kind of my first attempt at doing some of that to see how it all works and if people find it. But the idea would be we do also Warhammer, we do Kingdom Death, and we do have like different videos. Some free, some behind the membership stuff. Because when I started my Patreon, YouTube memberships weren't a thing. And I think it suits better for what I'm trying to do. So. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Painting too much armor rots the brain. Yeah. Yeah. I have to be careful because if I do too much of it, I burn out real bad with Warhammer. So. I'm trying to swap more of my stuff to what I want to do creatively. And it takes time. And it's just not paid until you get it up and running. So it's stressful. It's stressful. Not enough Patreons? What do you mean? Are you saying I should be back to 1? But yeah, tutorials coming. I need to work on the anime repaint. I need it out of my brain and into a video and out in the wild. If that makes sense. And until that happens, it's the only thing I'm thinking about. anything we can do to help. What you're doing right now helps. So thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I know you're doing the sub push. That helps. I would say when a video goes up, if you can watch it, like it, comment, share it, all the usual algorithm things, that helps me out more than I can say. So thank you, thank you. It's just, it takes time. It takes time. Does that help explain things? I mean, the Patreon is now YouTube Avian. Yeah, it's gonna be there. It's the paid I was whatting at? Wait, what are we whatting? We need PTO Scott. Let's brainstorm for Nikki. You keep deleting my comments though, and I think they're really helpful. Well, I'm glad you think that they're very helpful. No, thank you for comments. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's the... I hope I explained that okay without... There's this weird thing with streaming sometimes. And like, I'm gonna preface this ahead of time, and that like, I'm not blaming chat or blaming anybody. Where if you switch to something, and this happens with gaming streams too, if you switch off your main thing, you lose like half your audience, and it's just part of it. So like, I could bring on all those anime figures I want to paint, but if that's not what you're into, you're not going to click on what I'm doing, and that's just part of streaming. And so I'm fighting that right now. I'm blaming Vatrat. It's all Vatrat's fault, actually. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for coming in and becoming chat scapegoat. I appreciate it. How are you? But it does feel like a little bit of a tug of war at the moment. Yeah. I hope I explained that okay. If you're painting things the wrong color, wouldn't you prefer to be corrected? Slams on every video. How get box? Smash that like button for your gal. That's right. Okay, I'm not blaming chat, but Scott's blaming chat. So there you go. We've got it covered now. Thank you. Yeah, I hope that kind of explained why. Or if you see me doing new stuff, I hope that explains why. It's just, it takes time. It took time to build here on Twitch. It takes time to build to something else. It's just also my job. Alright, so I'm good. Just got back from the dentist for a cleaning. Said I have perfect teeth, so feeling smug as hell. Did you get the rest of the day off here? I know you were trying to. You get to take the rest of the day? You'll sit in your chairs and watch Nikki whether you like it or not, Cisco. Sorry. Get in here. For what it's worth, my host so tells me all the time that I like the wrong things, so I see where you're coming from. It's just, it's part of streaming. Or if I wanted to do a video game one day, half of you won't be here. Well, it's just how it is. There's nothing wrong about it. It just is. It just is. It do be like that. How get box? What gold is that? Isn't Magnus red? What camera do you... Tell me all your trade secrets right now. Able tapped out where it's changed to the old world. I stopped watching. Yeah. But yeah, it's just there. I hope I explained it okay. It's just frustrating until we get going. Are the heads for the lion magnetized? They are. Look at this panda. And then we have the other helmeted in the, like, cowl. Which is much snappier than the other one. So we've got the two helmeted options is what we've got for him. Let me back up here. But have you considered... I will consider it, Sly. I'll consider. Is that the sound you think? Did you not hear it, Slam? Listen for it. Oops. Yeah. Meow. I don't know how you hear anything else, Slam. That is not what you were. I remember a handful of YouTube creators making a mention of how hard it was to gain traction for non-Warhammer content. Yep. Now apply that to every social media you're on, Batrat. And imagine the mental health toll that takes on you when every single platform is the same. So if I go to YouTube and I post my anime stuff, it's a fraction of what my Warhammer stuff is. Because heaven forbid I post something else I'm remotely interested in. The algorithms hate it. Hate it. So now you've put all of this time into a video or into growing a platform that really doesn't help you if you're doing anything other than what you built it on. Yeah. Yeah. I know for a fact that is the sound it makes. Oh no, I got it this time. We know what magnets and spiders sound like. You expand my horizons. I am so glad I'm here to help you with these things. Otherwise, you would never know. You would never know. You would never know what a magnet's. How do they work and how do they sound? I've got you covered. That's not just you, though. Other YouTube creators have the same issue. No Spesmarine, no views. Yeah. It can still be frustrating, even if other people experience it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, okay. Like, just because because other people experience it. It's still frustrating. I still spent 2 whole weeks on a video that's only getting so many views that I've made whole 65 cents on, you know? It's still frustrating. So, but yeah. I know that it is how it is. It can still be frustrating. I think to a degree you feel like you're fighting your audience a little bit too, which blows. In the big FPS streamers on Twitch take a massive hit, yeah, when they don't play the main game. Ninja every time he didn't play Fortnite. Yeah, Lupo when he doesn't play Tarkov. Yeah. Like it can still be frustrating, even if it is how it is. Yeah, it just sucks. Trying to say it's not frustrating. It's just saying it's not personal. Yeah. No, I get it. Just for you, watch the anime refam. If it's not my cup of tea, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, it could be something that sparks an idea or something. But I do appreciate it. But yeah, it's just things like that. I think Kingdom Death is the one thing that kind of breaks through sometimes. So like some of the crazy Kingdom Death sculpts will either match or beat sometimes, depending on what it is, Warhammer. But like if I want to paint Malifaux, nope. I just kissed my engagement goodbye for like a week. It's awful. Posting Vegeta killed my numbers for about a week. New stream, it's the YouTube channel. I'll be here. We are going to play Sparking Zero. We're absolutely going to play that. I don't care about my numbers that week. I don't care about my numbers that week. We're playing. Or break from something new. You need to get really lucky on the timing. Yeah. Even Team Overwatch 2, but it was when Overwatch took off. Yeah. Nope, it's, I think especially those who watch gaming streams, you understand what I'm talking about. It's just, sometimes it just sucks. And that's where I'm at. Right now, it just sucks. Malifaux, no poopa. I just hate it because they have such cool sculpts, but the reach that those get is just, even when I try everything I can that I do for like Warhammer, it just doesn't take off. The closest I got was the Day of the Dead stuff. Day of the Dead did okay. Everything else I've struggled with, even though they're really cool. Should have posted Piccolo. I'm prepared for that too. We're gonna. You guys are gonna go so sick of Piccolo. I'm just gonna say right now. I'm gonna do every trick in the book to try and get that to work. You guys are gonna be so sick of my boy. The reason I play 40K over other war games, people actually play it. I like it, but Star Wars Armada is my first love. That's kind of the same, right? You gotta deal with what you can actually get a game with. I get it. It's the same here. If I wanted to play Malifaux, if I wanted a 40k game, pretty easy to find. Malifaux? That's how I ended up in 40k originally. If you keep reaching tendrils out, you'll find other communities. Well, Best Boy Cheney did pretty well. I think he did alright. Yeah. On the old socials. But again, still within Warhammer tags and while not 40k, he at least still got the Games Workshop boost. It's even more RNG because sometimes something off meta will just blow up. Yeah, because the algorithm won't actually maintain engagement if you post that content again after. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... I think it's just a frustrating time at the moment, and that's okay. We'll get through it. Dragon Ball and Warhammer confirmed? Shocked face, red arrow. Well, that was the other thing I was watching is the YouTube meta. The people that don't do the highly edited videos or longer videos are now doing better because they don't have the clickbaity, like, hog face thumbnails and all the bells and whistles people just want. You just talking to them for, like, an hour. So that's interesting, too. It's just finding what works. The pendulum's always going to swing back. Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting. Hey, gremlins! We did not. Nope. I set them aside for right now. How are you? I wanted to start the backdrop and the stones and stuff before I get back to them too much more. What are you up to today? Just clickbait titles. Warhammer Buzz Piccolo? Craziest crossover yet, see? Yeah, I'm gonna redo how I do my thumbnail. There's just a lot. Piccolo solos the Primarchs. If only. If only. So they're doing a lot of internet content. Had pivoted from short form stuff, then long form podcasts of 3 to 4 hours, rocketed top. D&D Let's Play stuff around the same time. Yeah. The Primarchs, you think so, Slam? I don't know. I'm too used to. I'm too used to him just getting shit on with super. I guess we'll see where he's actually at here with his new power-ups. My poor boy. Getting no shine here lately. Was Bachelor at Namek? Primarchs are vaguely planetary level 5. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know lore as well as you guys do, so I don't know how strong they power level they all are. Poor Bigly, yeah. Maybe now. Maybe now he'll get some. He kind of got a movie. He still had to get Gohan in there for reasons, but maybe now. Oh, it's Dragon Ball Day. I get to read the chapter I've been avoiding. Everyone had spoilers. I get to read today. He's a walking exterminatus. That's true. That is true. I have Piccolo stuff from one of the DBZ games that is an obnoxiously long name that I can't pronounce, remember, or spell. That's fair. That's fair. I was trying to figure out what other animes we should get figures from, too. What do you guys want to see, chat? What else should we repaint? The other one that I really want to do is All Might from My Hero, because he has the really heavy, like, comic book style anyway. I think it'd be fun. I'm sorry, my dog's driving me nuts. Hold on. He was biting her little feet. Primarchs are just big guys for the most part. Okay. For some reason I thought they had more cool stuff. Not so much. Not so much. I say JJK is the hotness. I'll be honest, I'm a little scared too, just because I'm not caught up on the manga. And the manga people are... My goodness, they don't hesitate to spoil things. Part of me feels like I need to catch up, but it's definitely the new hotness right now. It is good. I enjoy it. Nanami would be fun. Gojo, yeah. There's a lot of, with the like uniform, it's a lot of black. Sukuna would be fun. I did think about Bleach with the new arc coming up. I did think about that, because that's the timing we were talking about, right? You can be Akuya. And Whackamundo. I did think about it, though. I'll have to see. Chainsaw Man would be fun. Yeah, just seeing if there's one you guys are super interested in. Sounds like the big one's also interesting for chat. Wait, who would give Shenron? The dragon that can grant almost any wish? The Big Four? Who are the Big Four? Let's see, I just went and finished reading... Oh, Demon Slayer, for the same reason. Spoilers over... Yeah, it's so hard. Right, Mattwood? Like, I've been spoiled already on JJK things, and it makes me really upset. So I've just kind of, like, avoided that fandom in general. Because it's like... I've never met a fandom just so eager to just spoil the shit out of something. Like, the second something goes up, they have to make things about it. It's like, give it a minute. Like, I keep up with things. I generally read or watch The Thing, like, the same day or next day, and I'm getting spoiled. It's like, hold on. Shout out to local library. I'm so glad. Our library has them, but some other nerd keeps getting them before I can. Sad about it. Demon Slayer's more colorful? Yeah. Oh, the Chaos Gods. Okay. They have warp silliness. That's true. But, like, the regular Primarchs, yeah. Oh, Yorichi? That'd be fun. The only time is the Game of Thrones peak, or the second the episode aired, you had to shut down social media. Yeah, that one did get close. That one definitely got close. I think that one was annoying because, as someone who has read the books, and, like, I really love the books, the people who read the books were so good about keeping spoilers. Like, when the big episodes were coming up, no one was saying anything until they aired. And then it's like, haha, now you share in our pain. But not the same for the JJK community. It's not a, oh, wait till they get to this episode. It's like, here's what happens 100 episodes from now. It's ridiculous. Mostly because it was so mainstream, yeah. But that would, like, that example exactly is what I'm talking about, I guess. Any Freering enjoyers? Scott's been watching it. I'm trying to decide if I pick it back up. I decided to try going back to solo leveling last night. I'm on episode, like, 3 or 4. It's okay. I feel like it was overhyped for me. But it's alright. I know Scott's really enjoying Freering, though. Anyone else watching anything? That episode where Jon Snow was like, it's Thronin' time, and then on all of the games was the episode of all time. You know what? I would watch that over what we actually got, so. I would take that 10 out of 10 times over what we got. I think I'm also reaching the point where we need to start to the other cloth color. I'm now looking at. So I need to catch up on anime today. Dungeon Meshi's been. I've heard that's really good. I need to start that as well. I feel like everyone who has brought it up has liked it. I need to start it. I am still working through One Piece. I finished Skypiea. I actually started just like, I kept cruising on Crunchyroll, but I feel like maybe I've hit a filler arc, so I'm gonna go back to One Piece and match up where I'm at with what they've got and see if I'm accidentally drifting into filler. Start that back up. I know which mortal could give Dragon Ball a run for their money. Lucius the... Why would Lucius the Eternal... I feel like you're discounting the Z Fighters quite a bit here. I feel like you're discounting them a bit more than should be happening here. They're fighting literal gods at this point. Yeah, 3 movies ago, Goku's punching the gods so hard they were shaking the universe. I think we're discounting the Z Fighters a bit here. Started watching Dragon Ball, the OG, on Crunchyroll. Fun to see the characters introduced. I think going back and watching that as an adult is what really, like, made it hit home even a little bit. Like, where I got, like, really into it was, yes, seeing some of the characters. Getting more Krillin time. Getting more Tien time. I mean, you guys know I'm a simp, but for Piccolo, like, now he's not just Goku's friend. You actually get to meet his dad, and then you get to meet him, and the time with Yamcha. Like, going back for OG is required. If you were like me and you just grew up watching Z, go back and watch OG. Plus, and I'm really sad that the Demon King Piccolo arc gets overlooked so much, because it's so good. Such a clever villain that just doesn't get talked about. I'm sad about it. It's really good. Really, really good. Oh yes, a sword versus a spirit bomb from this guy. Oh, Williams says, I like the part of Madame Web when she said, that's right, patriarchy, it's Morbin time. And then John Morbius showed up, and they all mourned the fallen Morbers together. And then Mountain Dew Code Red ad played. Spoilers, Will. Spoilers. Can't believe you do that here in my chat. Are you putting the finished miniatures in a glass cabinet? So a lot of these are actually commissions, so they'll go home to wherever my clients would like to put them. Mine go into my game room for my next game. So I have a, like a set of shelves for them. But yeah, they'll get played. They'll get games in. I think I had a stroke. Alert for me. True, something, yeah. Not I think we're discounting the Z Fighters quite a bit here. Lucius Curse makes him fairly OP. Unless he's killed by Hit or Zen Piccolo, or someone could kill him emotionlessly. His curse is fairly broken, even by standards of Dragon Ball. I'm not saying he's capable. Yeah, I still don't think. I'm still not putting my money on the show. He's just not gonna die. I mean, if you think you can out-stubborn Goku, by all means. By all means. Even Yamcha could win by meteoring into Lucius. There you go. You just gotta pick the right strategy. I'll pick the right strategy. And that is certainly a strategy. He got killed by a landmine. He possessed the guy on the assembly line who's proud of the mine he made. That's so extra and adorable. I kind of... That's so extra. Trying to decide what color this critter needs to be. Let's take a look at the photo again. I think they just did like a brown. Oh my god, this website's garbage. Okay. GW, fix your shit. Hold on, chat, sorry. I gotta get this shield filled in. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, this weird snake thing's throwing me off a bit. If you're backlog for commissions, I'm looking into end of spring, beginning of summer already. I have a lot of army commissions, which is what it's kind of turned into here. So characters we're catching up. Armies, I've got several already lined up for me. So when we get back from Adepticon will be kind of the next big wave of the army stuff. Let me read these opinions. Yeah, plot armor. Lucius's curse is that he's a Warhammer miniature. And they famously cannot kill off characters. That is basically all he's got, yeah. It's basically all he's got. Could you imagine Goku and Lucius fighting over his soul? Ooh, I didn't know you could fight over my soul. Why are you so excited about this? Yep, it's just the next thing for him. You can't grimdark your way through Goku. It just doesn't work. It's just not gonna work. Sorry. Alright, let's work on his belt. Yeah. Yeah. I'll read what Slam's got here. Been multiple times where DBZ characters are mind controlled and they just flex them out, yep. Yeah, I can't do a good response, Slam, because I don't know the details of Lucius or some of the Warhammer stuff. So I can't. I wish I could defend them a bit more, but I don't know what I'm dealing with on the Warhammer side. Because again, characters can't die and there's just no consequence to reading these books. There's just no consequence. If they bring Ferris Manus where I get 40k Dorn, I'll write a strongly worded letter. Better get to writing. Primarchs that are dead need to stay dead. Big agree. Big agree. What's the point? You just bring them back. I don't know. We've talked about it before, and I'm going to say it one more time. Warhammer doesn't feel grimdark. I know that that's, like, their phrase and, like, their thing, but it doesn't feel like it at all. Hey, Ghostlights, welcome in. How are ya? If he gets pushed out, does that count as killing him? That's a good point, too. That's a good point, too. How are you? Is there anything you're working on? We are working on... We're taking Lionel Johnson, but he's for a custom Marine force. So, we're going purple instead of green. Because we can. Because we can. You want Dreadnought, Ferris? Says Wasted Mind. Bring him back, says Wasted Mind. The only characters I can die are the ones I like, which unfortunately are the ones GW will never make models for. Yep. It's a weird little loop. Sharon feels nothing except fear of Mr. Popo, yep. It'll eventually feel a lot less grimdark when they sell it to a larger corporation buying them out. It's, yeah. It's why I like Kingdom Death so much, is actual grimdark feeling. It actually feels pretty awful. Warhammer does not. It does not. Looks good so far, thank you so much. Is there anything you're working on? Do you have any projects on the table? Janice says, I've been neglecting my slaves to darkness lately. Got my Minotaur duders out. I can't remember their names. Gonna look up some paint schemes for them. Did you decide to do that here for March? Or getting started early, it sounds like. I know you were talking about it in the Discord. I don't think I saw Final decision. My issue is the sheer plot armor involved makes me never concerned for named characters. Yep, it's like the solo movie for Star Wars. There's no tension. If I know I see Chewie in 7 more movies after this, right? I have that with Warhammer. Like, why would I read the book if I know they're all gonna be fine? I don't need to know what happened. They're all perfectly okay at the end. Oh. I think I'll be doing that for March. I miss doing some purples. Let's go. Let's go. Purple's always fun. Alright, chat. I need to step away for just a moment while you guys argue over fictional power scaling. I'm going to step away because my nose is being dumb. So let me be right back, and then we will keep painting the line. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Ghost Likes is working on a night palette. I'm hoping to get it done today. Sounds like you're really close then. Feel good about the deadline? Close this. Hey horror kid, welcome in. Feels like rest is gonna happen, right? He just sort of disappeared in the lore. He is off, yeah, he's off in like the warp. I mean, at some point, the idea for the Space Wolves is he's only gonna come back when like the wolf time, when shit's really going down. So I guess whenever it gets to that point, he would be back. Welcome on in, how are you? I also have Nikki's Seraphon basing video queued up, so I can copy it for the Scar Veteran. Ah, thank you so much, Panda. If you guys also want to see how my Seraphon are based, I have a tutorial up on YouTube. I got a lot of questions on it, and it's crazy easy. So if you want to check it out, it is up. Paint your Tyranids into Emperor. Let me repaint my entire army. Yep. On it. On it. Big impact events mean nothing. Cadia gets destroyed, so they name the next planet over New Cadia. Nothing extra changes except a huge amount of memes about Cadia breaking for the Guardian. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm with you, Rat. I know people like the novels. I can't do it. I can't do it. I have everything required for it, minus the neat little plants. Even those, I just do for the big dinosaurs. So let me know what you think, Panda, as you dive in. I hope you like it. It's the wolf time. We have giant werewolf, wolf, 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 wolf. That is the wolf time. So at some point, yes. I guess it's whenever they decide enough stuff is going down. Or they just ignore it and they need to sell a model, and that's when rest comes out. Is the probably the actual answer. Just whenever they want to sell a rest. When new Cadia blows up, maybe. I don't know. Can wolves even tell the time? They got their little wolf watches. They're like, ah, yes, it is the wolf time. You want Khan to return riding a space Harley? Hell yeah. You know. Didn't actually use his bike that much. I'm never letting it go. Yeah, I'm never letting it go. Oh, great, those Minotaur dudes. Okay, I couldn't remember if the like squad of them was also called that. Because they got that squad of what, like 3 of them in the new box. Surprised the line was done. I thought they would save a loyalist Primarch for when sales were flagging. I mean, they've been doing really well since COVID, so I think that would be a ways. I think they've got stuff figured out. I mean, when you keep running out of what you're selling, I think you're doing just fine. Plus, there's a lot of Primarchs. So. Where is my Rhinox? He's having fun in the warp farm upstate. Sorry, I'm trying to decide what I want to work on. I'm just struggling today. Sorry, chat. Sorry I wasted mine. Just struggling today. We're gonna helmet a little bit because it's cool. I want an easy win, and these wings are just calling to me. Space segue, I'm here for it. I'm so ready for space segue. I think Will should write the books. I would read more books if they had space segues. Can I stop knocking my minis off my desk for 5 minutes? You got this, right? I believe. Imagine if you hit record numbers on Power Wash Sim next Tuesday. Okay, so here's... I'm gonna recap here. Apparently it won't go up until noon my time, which is 2/3 of the way through stream. I'm trying to decide what we do about that. Trying to decide if we just take a long day and we do a little bit of power washing, or... I'm gonna think about it today. I don't want to put it off because then, yeah, you lose a lot of the initial hype and stuff, and people have already done it. But I will have to figure that out. What we might do is paint and then power wash for a bit. I think that's probably the way to go. Because it shouldn't take too long to install and get ready. Start stream late? We could. Usually sticking to your regular schedule is the best way to go. So people know where to find you. So I think we may treat it kind of like you would see a sponsored section, where we start with some painting and we go to some power washing. Can you imagine reading a book by him? The full-length novel of run-on sentences in all caps? I mean, that's what I read now, yeah. Hey, that's what editors are for. It's me, hi, I'm the editor. I would edit your book. I would edit your book. Hey, Lobster, welcome in. How are ya? We are working on Lionel Johnson, but in purple. He is going with a custom Marine Force, so we're changing up the color scheme. How are you? No edit, straight to print. One of those straight to video Disney films you'll remember? Put them in the vault. Straight to the Disney vault. You could also power wash some Warhammer. Imagine the shock factor. I've got all of these yellow Marines we just finished. Just imagine how clean we could get them alive. Oh, and a blue lobster. Welcome in. How are you? I'm having trouble finding good putty for my handle. What do you guys use? So I know a lot of people will use the poster tack. So a blue tack, poster tack. Something that I use is actually Silly Buddy. So I just use regular Silly. I use this for airbrush masking as well. So you can actually put this on your miniature and it won't damage your paint. So I use that for smaller bits. So let's say I wanted to get my handle out. He's not blue. He's purple. How are you? Is the camera's making him a little bit more blue. All right. So, silly putty. On to handle. Let's say these weren't magnetized and I just wanted to work on them. Just pop them right in. But yeah, hey, silly putty. Because I can use it for a lot of stuff. First part of stream, work on weather in a tank. Second part of stream, play 40K Power Wash them. That's pretty cute. That would be pretty cute. Gonna do some hobby hangout, of course. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with us. What are you working on? If you have any questions, Blue Lobster, let me know. I prefer my putty more serious. You can get yours serious. Only silly here. I use specifically Loctite Fun Tech. I didn't know they had their own. I do like their glue quite a bit. Yeah, I didn't know they had one. I have this Loctite blue putty, okay, that I got because it was cheap, but it doesn't hold on to them. Oh, okay, so you've already tried the Loctite then. Yeah, that's what I use. There's a few different ones out there to try, but that has always worked pretty well for me. I'll be honest, I don't use the handle as much as some other people, so I don't know if maybe there's a bit of a weight limit to it. I tend to do it for just the smaller stuff, like that helmet. But if anyone else has any suggestions, feel free to throw them in. I didn't get in the habit of using a handle when I first started. I'm just used to holding it like this. So I don't tend to use them as much as some other people do. Unless I've just got a spot that I really need it, or I'm afraid of sticking my hand into paint. It works great for me, but who knows? I love to spray my models, but it's raining again. I'm sorry, Peanut. So it's tough when the weather doesn't want to cooperate with you. I'm sorry. Hopefully here soon you'll get to. Okay. We've started the belt. That's all drying. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rain oxide so we can work on his little parchments. Also I need one more pink for I need to set the airbrush, that's all. Gotcha. I mean, good motivation. What better time to do it than when you can't do it with Rattle Can? I think I might have gotten some really old stuff. Oh, okay, because I bought it online. Maybe. Sometimes, like, the way you store it, too. If you've stored it in a way that it's just drying out more for you. That could be part of it, too. Museum wax is designed to hold displays in place during earthquakes, other shakeups. It's cheap, clean, easy to use. That's a good shout. Where would you get that, Reaper? I've never looked into museum wax. Sleep Buddy will eventually drip off what it's holding. If you take a long time to paint, yeah. Let's see, I'm painting everything acrylic on a color book called, Wildercorn? Got it from Etsy. It's a 40th birthday present. That sounds cool. That sounds like it would be fun, too. You can find it at, yeah, Museum Wax R Us, obviously. Well, welcome anyone who may be new to the stream. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. Today I've got some 40K. We've also been working on some Age of Sigmar. I've got my Seraphon army that I'm trying to get together. So here's my latest lizard coming together. I've also been working on some Chaos Knights, and I'm finishing up some Imperial Fists. If you would like to see what else I'm working on, the bot has my socials there in the chat. You can check that out. Also going to be working on some more Kingdom Death, some anime repaints. Trying out some new stuff this year. So thanks for coming to check out the stream. I appreciate it. Did you get anything nice for your birthday? We got a party here, which was fun. Got a few new repaint figures. My tattoo is kind of my birthday gift to me, so I got a couple weeks for that. Friends came over for D&D. That was pretty fun. Looks like you can get some cheap museum wax. Oh, on Amazon. The brand is technically Quakehold. I like that. Oh, it's art from Terry Pratchett Discworld book. Okay. I know of Discworld. I haven't actually read any of it. But very cool. I probably should read it. At least so I have an idea. I know that people love them. I just never got into it. I hadn't even heard of them until, like, way later. Mousebait, hello! Thank you, thank you. How are you today? We are working on... We took the lion, and we made him purple. Here is... the helmets are magnetized. He definitely... I want to get that cloak started here soon. He's looking a little thin without it. But... Color magic is... That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Oh, gosh. Want to read a Shadowrun book? Got really into the video games for Xbox. Time to hop over to the books now. I did that with The Witcher. I played the games and then went back for the books, which are also very good. Are you gonna get a bodyguard for him? For the lion? This is for Wasted Mind in chat, so I believe Wasted Mind is gonna get some bodyguard for him. I will not be. They're all good. Some are better than others. I would still say I would like to. I need to try it. I need to get back in the habit of reading. I've got a few manga I need to finish and then get back into reading some more novels. There's, again, it's just there's 30 things I want to do, and then there's only so many hours in the day. And unfortunately, reading is in that bucket. The new Deathwing Knights, they do look really good. Yeah. All of the new Dark Angel kits look really nice. Purple Lion. Culture American, welcome in. How are you today? You'd be perfect against the orcs. I know. They wouldn't see each other. They're just circling. What'd you up to today? Join me in the global time zone. There's no more hours, but still not enough. It can be sad over longer periods of time. This year, we're gonna figure it out. God damn it. God damn it. Problem with the other books is not that the books aren't appropriate for young readers. They probably go over their head. There's probably a lot of, like, references and things, right, that they maybe would not get or pick up on. Been reading, new annotated Lovecraft. Very nice. I think I've only read, like, one Lovecraft thing. That was a while back. Hey, Micah, welcome in. How are you today? We're working on the lion. But in purple. We're making him a little extra fancy today. I think for a first pass, I'm feeling good about him. It's just getting this custom scheme all worked up and where we want it. Custom pieces are always a little bit trickier to get started on. Imagine how much better you wouldn't feel with less sleep. Oh, I'm imagining. I've already had that thought. It's like, okay, well, if I just take like a week and get all this that I want done, so it's out of my head, would that be worth it? And I feel like it's close. Never forgive the 90s suburban parents for abusing cocaine and taking it away from the rest of us. How dare they, Matt Wood? How dare they? Let's see, I went into a GW at the age of 12, bought a lead Blood Angel Dreadnought. Thought people were just good at stuff. I did a terrible job on the paint, and I sold. I was good at sport and music. Started 40K and drawing in COVID. My young niece on YouTube. I will be quiet now and listen. Thank you so much for coming by. It's always fun to see how people get into the hobby. I love that. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Those lead dreadnoughts. Those are like an actual weapon at that point. Actual weapon. So wait. 40K for niece also? Oh, unless you're lurking. Thank you for lurking. If you're lurking away. I was gonna say, what have you both got? Welcome to Lobster Squared. Started listening to Horse Rising since apparently I have it on the Black Library app. They're very useful paperweights, true. True. Oh, you don't like the audiobook? You can't skip all the really boring parts, like when you read? That's fair. I wish I could do audiobooks. I can't process a lot of audio stuff. I'm very much a visual person. I wish I could. Because, yeah, I would... If I could, I would have those going all the time. But my brain does not work that way, unfortunately. Right? Dreadnought gonna suck? Things are beastly. Even my Nurgle dumpster knot was pewter. That thing is old enough to drink. I can't usually. I thought I'd be okay since I already read it, but I was painting. But yeah, it's tricky. I wish I could. I'm just such a visual person that it doesn't work for me. I can only do so much more head before my head goes poof. The closest I can get is I can watch some I can do dubbed anime. But even then I catch myself at times having to go back for something I missed. I go out for walks. I do the treadmill every day. I tend to do that so I can just hop right into my weights after. Audio dramas are good when I'm on a long drive, since my auto attention is already on the driving. That's a specific circumstance. Audio stuff usually goes in one ear and out the other. I'm the same. Yep. I think it drives my mom crazy because she'll ask me for like when I'm watching Molly. She's like, "Can you watch her these dates?" I'm like, "You need to text it to me or I'm not gonna remember it." She's like, "But I can just tell you." I'm like, "Or you can just text me and I'll actually remember it." If it's not in writing, it doesn't exist to me. I'm sorry. Telling you now. Turn on documentaries to listen to. I do love a good documentary. Yeah, that's a good one for when you're working on something. If you're outside, you can listen. Oh, I won't have headphones on. I am tiny female. Sorry. Nope, no headphones while outside. Me and my boss are the same. We laugh about it a lot. I wish I could do it, but... Alright, we're gonna work on his little holster for a little bit. I'm just gonna keep working around with kind of the stuff we've already started. I won't start the cloak and stuff until later. I will probably start with an airbrush for the cloak and then come back for all of the hand detail. Keep it as consistent as we can. Talking about how my dad, much older generation, could listen to the TV while reading the newspaper. Generation raised on radio, very telling. Part of mine is the tism. I have a hard time with anything audio. And then if there's multiple audio, it's done. I can't do it. Can't do it. Including Voldemort's fault. 40 books in, I feel like a beginner still. Trying to paint and With alcohol markers, I'm not going to use paint unless it does work. I'm new to painting models, so here I am. Well, if you have any questions at all, let me know. I will do my best to help. I'm also over on YouTube, so I will throw that in the chat in case anyone else needs it. I have some of my kind of beginner videos up. Right now, like the basics are kind of building miniatures. I'm going to be doing a salamander video here soon. We're going to keep adding on to that, and it'll be more painting related, so if you'd like to hop over there. But we're going to have a mix of Warhammer, King Death, all that good stuff over there. But that is there if anyone would like to check it out. We're spending more time getting YouTube up and going. Both wise and powerful. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. And I have very tall eyes. Thank you. Thank you. The other day I turned on the video game documentary on Netflix. The first thing was all sub people talk Japanese. I was like, this isn't gonna work for hobby. That's the hard part when I try to watch anime while I'm painting. So I have to go with... I don't like dubbed, but that's what I have to have when I'm painting. That's just why One Piece has been great, because I just throw that on and listen and go. Anyone can look at my not guts in Discord and help with the sword. I can't figure out what the highlights should be. I can take a look here after stream, yeah. Because yours is in, I know you did the other position than mine is. You can redo the marble technique video. Maybe. Maybe. I have it recorded. The thing is, like, I could just throw it on as a member video right now. What I may do is throw them on there and then redo any that I want to redo. It's probably the way to go. Just so that it is up, but then I have time to come back to whatever I want. They're just on, like, the old overlay, and the video quality is not as nice, and that's why I've kind of pushed it off, because it's just not what I want to... Not what the quality of my new stuff is going to be, but... I'm not a fan of subbed animes as I read too fast. Yeah, but then you're set. Then you're just waiting on them to... They can't speak faster. I require subtitles to make sure my listening's following, right? Subbed anime is only way... Wait, is the only way? Sub DB. There's certain series where dub is fine. Dragon Ball is one for me. Cowboy Bebop is one of the, like, few good ones. That's fine. One Piece, I think, has been okay. I think for an older anime. One Piece has been fine. Bleach was rough. Bleach was a little painful after starting with the subbed. Switching to dub kind of hurt. They're way less cool in the dub. And then they're just straight up mispronouncing some things. Yeah. That sounds really good. A nice greasy slice of pep pizza. That sounds real good. Yep. Agreed. That does sound real good. You can just watch it at 2 times speed. That's true. You can do that. Yeah, some of the old dubs are they're rough. I tend to prefer subbed. I'm also learning Japanese, so it lets me practice. I was watching the sign language one, and I told Scott that now that the characters are on screen, I'm sounding them out as they come up without, like, really thinking about it, which is awesome. But I don't know what any of the words mean. I don't know what the combination means, but I can at least sign them out now. So that's been really cool. We're getting there. I find sub breaks my immersion a bit. I understand her in the sentence, but the sentence makes no sense to me. Yeah, that's the original. No, it's interesting. I think my thing is I read it really quickly, because I do read fast. But then I just focus on the art until the next thing comes up, so it's not an issue for me. Straight Limp Bizkit hours, yes. All right. What do we want to do next, chat? Do we go back to the let's go back to the helmet. The helmet's really cool. Let me get a little further on it. Oh, I'm sorry, Paint It So. I'm sorry. Fan. Well, Paint It So, you might wanna hunker down there. I keep seeing a Japanese guy on Instagram and his videos, how to pronounce them. Are you talking about, oh, what's his name? Where he like slaps his Japanese? Because he's crazy. He's crazy. You were just accused of being American, yep. You've watched so many X-Files that now you're becoming an honorary American. Mm-hmm. I'm exercising my Second Amendment rights, baby. See, you fit right in. You fit right in. Them's the Don's words right there. He rolls, yeah, he's a little much, but it's kind of fun. He pops up for me every now and then. It's kind of fun. I mean, social media, you gotta make it different, right? Ban! Don't ban them. Thumbs to mantle. Wait, no, you can't. I don't have an animation set up yet. Hold on. No, I just think it's interesting. Everyone's got some. Well, I mean, I can't do audiobooks. Other people can, and that's cool. Some people prefer dubbed, and they're wrong, and that's cool. No, I'm just kidding. It's kind of like I heard dubbed JJK for the first time the other day, and that was weird. I didn't like that. I'm just like, that's not Sukuna's voice. It's just not. Not okay. Not his voice. I did not mean to offend a fellow Englishman. We'll settle this like gentlemen. Knives in the Council of State at dawn. There you go. There you go. Oh, my missus is the USA person who moved to the UK. Wow, you're getting both sides of it now. Both sides. I still need to watch Samurai Champloo. Yeah, I've not seen it. It's been on my list for forever, and I need to start it. I just end up picking something else, and I need to go back. I need more hours in the day. I'm gonna take up the real insomnia hours here soon. There's no other way to do it. There just isn't. Panda says, while you two settle the disagreement over a duel, I'm gonna microwave some tea. Have a cookie with your tea. Panda. There's a short with Gojo's domain expansion dubbed in different languages. The German one went hard AF. I could hear it. Yeah, I could imagine that. I can imagine that. I don't think I've ever watched an anime. Well, other than them using German words. Never heard it actually in German. The UK's in flame. The next tea heresy begins. I'll say it. I also microwave for my tea because I'm the only one that drinks tea. And getting a like a kettle for it seems really silly. So I also just heat up my water in the microwave. I was joking. No, I do it. I do it. What else am I gonna do? Why would I have a kettle? Chat. Why would I have it? When would I ever use it? It's just me! Why would I do it? Where am I gonna put it? Who else is gonna use it? It's just me. Just me. I don't have, why do I need a tea kettle? It's literally just me. I have 1 cup of tea. Only when it's cold. Use extra boiling water to clean dishes. I mean, I guess. Nope. I'm gonna keep doing it just to make you all angry. It sounds like way longer than the 2 minutes it takes for the... Yeah, I only have tea when it's cold. So in Texas, like 3 months. And it's literally just me. Scott doesn't drink it. Why would I have a kettle? Okay, UK people. You're gonna tell me to get a kettle. Get some AC so I don't have to hear about it every year. There's my retort. Get some AC and I'll get a kettle. I feel like if Slam could, he'd ban you. Complaining is the national pastime. I'm aware. I'm aware. No, I'm gonna have my electric kettle and you're all gonna deal... Or I'm sorry, I'm not gonna have a kettle and you're all gonna deal with it. Otherwise, yeah, how would I know it's hot over there other than it's summer? And that it's also 110 here. How would I know? I just don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I know Paint It So. Because you guys tell me every summer and then refuse to do anything about it. Oh, I know. I'm ragging on my UK friends here, but I'm aware. I'm aware. Still Paintbot, welcome in. You come in as I'm giving chat a hard time. But yes, we have a purple lion today. I'm getting ready for his orange lenses. He's getting there. He's definitely in that awkward, like, I don't have robe colors started yet. Where you got some highlights, but not all highlights. He's in that weird stage, but we're getting there. How are you today? Welcome in. The Canadians have the best of both worlds. We have AC and kettles. All right, chat. You heard him. Everyone to Canada. Let's go. Let's go. Hope you're ready, Ravenlord, for us all. For us all coming. Reports everyone on Twitch for hate crimes. Still famous says all of my minis are in the awkward phase. I'm like, one of you needs to get out of this phase and fast. I don't know. There's definitely that feeling of something's not right, but I haven't quite gotten to it yet. And I know it's a matter of just pushing through it, but it's tough sometimes. I think when we get the rest of the rope started, this will come together a bit more for me, but as of right now, it's feeling a little... There's something that once I complete it, it'll feel better, but we're not there yet. And that's okay. We trusting the process. All we can do. I linked you to the JJK. Oh, in different languages vid. There's a great random Tumblr thread that blew up a while back about making tea. Oh no. Thank you, Slam. I'll check that out. I'm trying to highlight 2 tiny dogs without making them cartoonish, and I'm like, one more brush stroke will make this great. Or ruin it. Yep, been there. Been there. It's tough. I understand, still Paintbot. Painter's mantra, that's right. We trusting the process. We working through it. And if it's still not right, we just do it again. That's all. That's all. I have an electric kettle, but only use it for coffee. For some reason, when it's tea time, I use the microwave. I never thought about it until now. There you go, chat. I think that's even... You wanted to give me a hard time. Bill has it and doesn't use it. Taylor says if you're moving to Canada, if we pool our budgets, we might be able to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. I have heard that. Yeah. It's rough everywhere right now. Tea brewed by 4 crazy people. I like even just the name of this link. Lobster says, joking aside, I absolutely love living in America. You guys are amazing. I had the best time and I would live there when I have financial means to work out a plan. Oop, I was too slow. Hold on. Scroll back up here. Work a plan out. Tea is a really important deal in England, but so is coffee. Tea kettle's fancy, makes you feel good, so you enjoy it and embrace it. You deserve it. I think if I had tea as more of like a, I guess like a self-care kind of moment. Like if I took an actual tea time, then maybe. A tea kettle will always be there, right? Plus there are some really pretty ones. But yeah, it's just me, and we have a small kitchen, so I don't have anywhere to put it. Hey, Random, welcome in. Good evening for you, at least. Good job on line so far. Been working on mine recently. Oh, are you enjoying it? Thank you. I know ours is a little different. We're rocking purple for a custom marine scheme. What do you think of the kit? Welcome, welcome. Is yours actually joining Dark Angels? Kettles are useful for boiling water for pasta. I can see ramen because it's not as long as a cook time. Does the water stay hot enough to boil pasta for the amount of time you need to? Because we just do that on the stove. Yeah. Does Scott eat ramen? No. When I live in the Pacific Northwest, I drink a lot more tea because it's cold there. Yeah. Here in Texas, not a lot of tea time. And in the morning, I prefer coffee, so I'm not having it then either. Yeah, fixing bent resin. We'll use it for that. Sure. Lion has a strut. He sure does. Sure does. I was working out of the office, Aylesbury in England. They had 2 kettles, actual coffee cups, a lot of tea blends. A few times a week, a lady would come by pushing cake pieces on a cart. That sounds magical. The cake cart was dope. Yeah, that's great. Well, there should be more cake carts, just in general. Just everywhere. More cake carts, please. Then you leave it on the stove for like 3 minutes. Oh, why don't you use the pot? You use the boiling water to cut down. Yeah, but you still have to boil the water. I don't know. Sounds like you guys like dishes. That's what I hear. You like doing dishes. That's what I'm getting out of this conversation. Basically done. Minus the official color scheme, but a tad different. Kit's great, annoying if you paint after assembly, like I always do. But other than that, pretty amazing stuff. I am very glad I can keep that cloak separate. That's gonna save me here. Very glad. You want a cake cart? Yeah. I have not seen this cake cart. You do use the pot. You boil the water in the kettle. Why? I'm taking the kettle out of the equation. Just use the pot. Then you don't have to clean the kettle. The purple scheme looks really cool. Thank you. So this is the army scheme for Wasted Mind here in chat. We've done a few projects in the same scheme. So basically I'm trying to convert what we've done over to this model. So using the same color scheme and kind of making it work here on the lion. I don't know who's cleaning the kettle. I mean, if it's just water, sure, but I would hope you're cleaning the kettle regularly. It's only water. Even you guys don't clean it, even though there's just water in it. Nikki needs to come here to be shown the way. Name spawns having great. Just here to annoy all the UK people. What are you putting in kettle? Nothing. I don't have the kettle. I mean, we can go back through all that again if you'd like. We can go back through all of it. I'm just here until it's lunchtime. You can argue about whatever you want. Literally makes no difference to me. I'm not the one taking it as a personal affront. Clean the outside. I mean, it has water in it and it's sitting in your kitchen. You don't clean that at some point? Just for, like, cleanliness sake? Or at least letting it, like, I don't know. How are we drying this kettle? We earned the right to not have kettles in 1776. And again, in 1820. Oh, the Great Kettle War. I can choose what army I'd like to play. What army are you playing? Do you play any other Xenos or Eldar? So I have several armies. The one I've been playing recently is Tyranids, but I started with Space Wolves. I've got Bealtan Eldar, and then I'm going to be starting Emperor's Children when they get more stuff. And then for Sigmar, I've got Slaanesh, Skaven, and Seraphon. Kettles are odd. After a few brews, white stuff starts appearing out of nowhere. See, chat? You don't have a good quality kettle, the white stuff comes out with the water. Found if you put those metal sponge things in the kettle, it reduces the amount of white stuff there is. Yeah, no, Mousebait. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. You still have to clean things in your kitchen. I don't know what to tell you. Mineralville. Yeah, like I know my coffee maker I have to clean out. Because you get the stuff in the water. Yeah. They don't kill you, it's okay, well. Go to England, I'm gonna stick to the coffee, because none of you are cleaning your kettles. That's where the flavor is. You guys coming after me. Don't even clean your stuff. No, thank you. I'm good. How do you think they boil the water for the coffee? Yeah, with a clean container. I clean out my espresso machine. Where the water sits. That has to get cleaned every now and then. When I could just have a pot, it's already ready to go. I've already cleaned it. Like a cooking pot. Espresso, fancy. I wish it was fancy. It's a cheaper machine, but I used to be a barista, so I know how to make everything. But yeah, it's got a container for the water, and you clean that. You guys don't challenge your immune systems enough. Okay. Whatever you want to go with. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna keep microwaving my tea. You guys can do whatever you want. Let's not. Let's not. The milk frother absolutely clean after every use. Yeah. That thing gets gross if you don't. Yeah, but still. Let's not. That one's gonna stay in there. Alright. For our feathers. I think that's helping too. To pull it together. Highlighting up our metallics. We've got the white gold that he uses across the army, and then I've brought in a few more silvers. Just trying to highlight all these up. But she did too. Part of me misses it. Does Mrs. Paint It So ever miss being a barista? I miss, like, having regulars, and I mean, a lot of it's, like, streaming, but, like, having regulars learning the new drinks. Does she ever miss it? I kinda do. Like, if there's ever a point where I have to get, like, another part-time job, I would consider going back to, not Starbucks, but somewhere else I could do coffee. She sometimes misses it? Yeah, I have that. I do have some fancy espresso pods on throne. If you'd like to keep your strimmer caffeinated, those are on my throne. I've got, oh gosh, you guys went crazy the other day. What else is on there? Espresso's on there. There's a new snack box on there. Fulgrim is on there. There's stuff on there. Thank you everyone who checked out Throne for birthday. I got what I could ordered. I think they are working on one of the anime figures. The Yard Rat Drip, I think, is getting ordered. I went ahead and grabbed everything else though. She enjoyed making and learning about the coffee. Yeah, it's fun when like the new recipes and stuff would come out. I just hated the summer when you had to do all the blended drinks. The stupid frappuccinos. Heck those things. Those things are awful. Heck 'em. Bucky's go sling. Oh wait, does Bucky's have a coffee bar? Heck 'em, Slam. Oh. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for some caffeine. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. My delicate ears. I mean it. I mean it every time. Frappuccinos were the worst to make. Don't get me wrong, on a treat myself day, I'll get one occasionally, but making them is the worst. Pink drink pretty good. Those are pretty easy to make. It's me. I'm Anonymous. Thank you so much, Panda. I appreciate it. Thank you. See, the GW creates their own paints. I have a custodian, for example. Tells me what paints I need to buy. I was seeing quick dry paints and army builder paints. What's the best paint? Sorry, my dog's going off. As someone who has not painted, since they're at school, never painted plastic. So it's gonna depend. There isn't really a best or worst. It's gonna depend on what you want to do. I'm gonna wait for my dumbass dog to calm down, so I can actually answer your question without being interrupted. Yeah, so if you wanted to go more traditional paints, their metallics are pretty good. Unfortunately, the gold I'm about to show you is older and it's a little gunked up. But what a lot of people will do for custodies is if you do their metallic paint, so you can see here it's got the metallic flakes. If you do this with a wash, that gets you most of the way. So if you do this and like Agrax, which I'm looking for now. So this wash, you do this over it. What the wash does is it will fill in between all the different things. So I actually did that on, you can see it on the wings a little bit. So you can see where it's darker there toward the center. That's where that wash has dried. And it just kind of darkens the metallic for the shade. And then you can come back with a dry brush or a quick little highlight like you're watching me do. And that's most of a custody done for all that armor. But yeah, if you wanted to, like Paint It So said, you can do a different wash. If you want to do more of a red, so it's like a really warm gold, you can do that. The quick paints, the speed paints, it's honestly the same idea as a wash, where it will gather within all of the recesses. They do take a little bit longer to dry. You also want to make sure that you clear coat because it can like chip back off. So like if you're handling the miniature a lot, that paint can come off. So make sure you clear coat if you go with a speed paint. But you can still dry brush, you can wash over that. So it kind of depends which way you want to go. Does that help? So one's not better than the other, it's just what you want to work on. You had the pistachio latte at Starbucks the other day and it was tasty. I'm glad you liked it. Lamella, welcome in. Yeah, Reichland is a good one if you're sticking with the Games Workshop. Yeah, gold is one of those that's really fun. You can do the kind of standard brown, Agrax black. You can dip into green. You can dip into purple. You can dip into red. Yeah. You can do all of that. Depending on the type of gold that you want. Silver is kind of the same. You can do not quite a candy coat, but you can do a colored metallic with the silver in the wash. Don't be afraid to try out different things. Yeah. No, doesn't tarnish. Brave tarnish. That's right. And do washes together. But yeah, if you have any other questions, let us know. But For custodies in general, I would say the metallic paint plus a wash, and then however you decide to highlight, whether that's a dry brush or kind of going more like I'm doing right now. That'll get you a good part of the way. That's what a lot of the minis are. Then you're looking at details, cloth, that kind of stuff. And the paints as markers, not the same tone. Okay, so yeah, just finding something similar then. Army Painter's about to redo their basic paint line. It won't be released till late April, so I want to avoid them for the time being. I will say for anyone hopping in, I'm not an Army Painter fan. I don't like Army Painter. They're not a paint I would recommend. Maybe with the new line, they're better. I just don't like Army Painter. I would point you toward Citadel, Vallejo, or Monument instead. You like the different color or metallics for Army Painter? Yeah, I'm not a fan. But obviously, everyone likes different things, so if you want to give them a try, give them a try. I've never been impressed with their paint and cannot recommend them. Monument's my favorite. I'll say that the new Army Painter Air Range is really good. I don't know what they did, but they upped their game. I'm glad for them, but I won't be using my money. As I said, Nikki's, why is it powerful? Thank you. If you guys do want to check out Monument, we do have that link there and a code for a coupon. If anyone's thinking about getting some, I can heavily recommend their white and their yellows are actually really nice, which is usually a difficult paint color. Their whites and yellows are nice to work with. Or their metallic. I've used some of their metallics. The white gold that we're using is theirs, and it's very nice to layer with. I need to play with more of them before I recommend like specific ones. I'm talking about the Tin Thin Coats range. I know a lot of people were excited for it, and I didn't get the hype, I guess, but what are you struggling with it? Vallejo Air Color is the other range of metallics I've heard good things about. Yeah, they have, I feel like some of the Vallejo, they have a little bit of a limited color selection, but Vallejo also has several different lines of metallics, depending on what thinner and thing you want to use. My Copic markers, alcohol brush pens. I don't want to paint, like you said, an experiment. Yeah, I've never done that for mini painting. I don't know how well it would work. But experiment away, of course. I thought it was still like a paint pen. Sorry, I misunderstood. I wanted that cat lizard you painted the other day. Oh, it was over 30 in shipping. I'm sorry. I have that with, I think it's Big Child Creatives. Whenever I try to purchase from them, it's the same. The shipping's as much as the figure. JPEG, hello, how are you? Oh, we're about to wrap up, but hello. How you doing? The paint consistency of Two Thin Coats is kind of gloopy. The bottle design is butt. Like the feel as I painted on, which may be dumb, but it's a thing for me. No, I completely know what you mean there. Yeah, I don't know. I know. I struggle. I know he's like a paint hero for a lot of people, but I didn't get the hype. I didn't see anything that paint does better than like other paints, so I didn't opt in. Bye, sorry, Jake. I need to get some lunch. Alright, so this is where we're at. Again, for first pass, I'm pretty happy. We definitely need to, like, get the rest of the cloak started. He does have this massive cloak, which is just going to change how he looks in general. So, like, for a first pass, we're doing really well, but he's definitely in kind of that weird state right now, and that's okay. We'll get there. So yeah, we're going to wrap up here. No stream tomorrow, but video tomorrow. I'm going to throw my YouTube in there. Tomorrow we're going to have the January challenge. So if you guys want to see the showcase of everyone's work, that will go up at stream time tomorrow. So you guys can check that out instead of in stream here. We also have our Discord if you want to come hang out in between streams, and then my socials if you want to see the other stuff that I'm working on. I'm slowly posting more and more of the Imperial Fists as they are waiting for decals. I'm going to take a look. Maybe if Jangles is up, we go head over there. I think, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that before I get some lunch. I never remember who's on for which days. If Jangle's up, we'll go over there. Nikki, please. You wanted to raid. I'm taking you raiding. All right, so yeah. Everyone get ready for a raid. If she's not on, I'll just wrap it up here. But all good. But otherwise, I will see you in the Discord, and then Sunday we will have our display project. So thank you everyone for all the support. Thanks for hanging out, and we will catch you on Sunday. Bye-bye.